think I'd care if you died, you fucking noob?
I logged in fresh, feeling bold. Stepped out into the world so cold. Pulled too many, thought I'd kite. Next thing I know, see a light. I should have ran, I should have healed. Now my grave is my battlefield. One life, one death, now I'm screwed. Should have played it safe, but I'm a fucking noob. Deleted my tune, now I feel so blue. Guess I'll reroll, cause I'm a fucking noob. Got cocky, thought I was the king. Then a Murloc did his thing. Lagged a little, clicked too slow. Now I'm just a ghost, you know. I should have ran, I should have healed. Now my fate is sealed for real. One life, one death, now I'm screwed. Should have played it safe.
Evening, how we doing? It's Friday, thank fuck for that. Friday, everyone. Yeah, you know what that means, right? You know what that means? Beers. So cheers. How you doing? Right, my beers in the fridge aren't that cold, so I'm using my cold glass. So cheers, Boofy boy. Why my beers cool down? But the trouble is, this is the one I broke the handle. Oh, no, there you go. It's got no handle on it, so I have to use it like a pint glass now. Which it isn't. Well, it is, but you know it isn't, if you know what I mean. So I've got to get it in the right position. That's better. That's better. So anyway, cheers everyone. Friday. Oh, I've worked hard all week for that. I've earned that. You know when you really think you've earned something, I've bloody well earned that. I have. Right. Ah, dear me. Okie dokie. Just hit play. Music. Right. Okay. So yeah, I'm still farming. Still doing that bloody temple. I want to get that finished. Well, not today, but ASAP. You know what I mean? ASAP. So I've got loads of beers anyway. And I've seen Mrs. Blue's got some drinks in the fridge that have been in there for a few weeks that she hasn't drunk yet. Then they're ice cold. So I've already warned her. They're on my radar now. You know those WKD things, all the different flavours. She's got all lined up in there, all different colours. And she don't really like them because of the aftertaste. So I said, well, they're in my sights. I might just destroy them all. Right, you know, that way. Anyway, right, good. Let's see what's going on. We were, what were we doing yesterday? Honestly, all day it's gone so slow today. I was just sitting there waiting at the end of the day. I was falling asleep at work. That's how slow it was at one point. Hang on, where am I going? All over the bloody place for this. Yeah, it just felt so slow today. You know, when you're waiting, just want to go home. Right. Oh, actually, let's have a look at the temple before we get cracking. First thing, that's the whole point of this map. We're just trying to build this temple while we're waiting for that new one to come out with all the fisheries. Right. It's got loads of planks, right? Okay, we're good on planks for a little while. The buildings are coming along, so we're going to advance the day a little bit. That's what I want to do. A bit of farming, advance the day. A bit of farming, advance the day, just so we can get this damn temple built. So that's where we are at the minute. Over this side now. Look. So have a sleep. There we go. Gives me a chance to have another beer. So how's everyone doing? It's Friday. Come on, everyone must be excited, right? The weekend. I had a Burger King for my dinner tonight. We normally can't get them to deliver, but I had a 50% off Uber Eats because I don't use Uber Eats anymore because I think they're rubbish. So I thought, fuck it, then I'll get a Burger King if I got 50% off. I normally go for McDonald's. It was alright, just had a Whopper and chips, or Whopper and fries. It was okay. Not, I'll be honest, not quite as good as I remember it. I think I still prefer my Big Mac over a Whopper. I mean, it had the flame grilled taste and that, but I think Big Macs taste better with all the Big Mac sauce and everything. So, I mean, it was nice, just not as good as a Big Mac. I'm going to do that again, actually. One more day. See if we can get more built. Right. Come on in, let's see where we're getting with this. Actually, I just had a thought. I could put my little dashboard up and I can see my fuel easier. Give me a sec. Just turn my phone on. Got that, my little sim dash. I may as well just put that on while I'm playing Farm Sim. Where is it? There it is. Just auto detect. Yep, nice. I'll have that sitting there. Then that way, if I'm low on fuel, I'll see it nice and early. Yep, happy days. I mean, you got this technology, right? May as well use it. That's how I see it. Oh look, that's coming along a bit more. Looks like it started up on the roof area. All the panels are finished. So it is coming along. Right, okay. What I do need to do is quickly check how much wood I got. I reckon we got a bit of a problem here with lack of wood. Yep. Okay, we need more wood in there. Okay. We get the wood on the go. Oh, I've still got them. Oh, they're beams. I need them, don't I? Right, let's take these. Oh, remember, yeah, I loaded them on. I didn't take them anywhere. Right, let's take these to the temple then. In fact, we can load them planks on at the same time as well. That'd be even better, I'm thinking. Let's get that done. Yeah, so anyway, stuff my face. A good job I'm not on a diet on Fridays and Saturdays, let's just say that. Whoops. Damn it. I hate when it does that. It means I've got to get out and get these a bit closer. Alright, I'll just push them like that. There we go. So glad it's the weekend. Feels like it's been a long week to me this week. I think it's because of having to take the day off, get the van. Well, I didn't pass its MOT, but take it for an MOT. What? Come on, it can fit more than that, surely. No, it can't. It reckons it's 100%. Alright. Okay, right, we're going to just lob these off at the temple. Well, I mean, we get paid for it as well. I mean, that's the thing. Oh, someone's in the kitchen making a noise. Goes right through my mic when they do that. Oh, dear me. Anyway, it's Friday. Come on, guys. We should be all happy and excited. Let me, 1 sec. Right, good. Okay, just checking something else. Oops. Wasn't looking what I was doing there. All my fields there are ready for harvesting as well. Look at them. Whoops, I've just taken down a road sign. Here we go. I must admit, I feel very full up after that Burger King though. I don't normally eat that much food. All I had was a Whopper and like large fries. Oh, don't you dare. Yeah. My trees are coming on nicely now, see? At the end of the day, it's all about supplying the wood. That's what we need to do, ultimately, so we can get this temple built. Although we've got enough money, I think, to buy quite a lot of stuff. So I might even end up doing that. To get the thing built a bit quicker. Hey, that's my field there as well, corn. I'll have to harvest that at some point. Take a shortcut through there. Look at that, an early September morning. You can't hardly see anything, can you? Actually, we could speed that up a little bit just to get it a bit later in the day. Get rid of some of that morning mist, maybe. Be nice. Checking I'm going the right way. There we go. Get rid of that morning mist. Hang on. Let me have a look. Which way have I gone now? That's up. Whoops. Sorry, mate. It's over this way we want to go. I wasn't sure whether to do Farm Sim tonight or do some World of Warcraft. Because on Twitch, if I play WoW, there's Twitch drops, you know. So I'm going to see how it goes. What time? It's only just gone 7. If I get a bit bored with Farming Sim after an hour or two, I might flick over and do some World of Warcraft for a couple of hours. Although of course I'll have had a few more beers by then, so that might not be a good idea. I don't know. Could be. Yeah, the little froggies there. Ribbit, ribbit. Oh, my beer's getting nice and cold in that. See, the thing is, it only came a couple of hours ago, so it's not as cold as I would like it. So I've got to use that glass which cools it down. Right. Oh, dear me. Open number 2. Let's get people down me. Warm the old cockles a little bit. Oh, I've earned these after this long week at work. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my job, so it's not that I don't like going to work. Oh shit, we're missing Sir Planks long and wood beam. Right, we are going to be short on those then. Right, okay. That's good to know. Let's go back then and get some more wood on the go. That's priority then. Oh, you can't beat an ice cold beer, can you, at the end of the working week? Nope. Whoops, not looking where I'm going there. Hey, World of Jurassic. How you doing? Hang on, let me go over to see. Oh, there we go. Just trying to get my chat up on the other thing. I can see my multi-chat. Let me just try and get back over there. I'm all over the place in a minute. Right, let's get back in. So anyway, like this video, took me a long time to edit. Please show support by the game and liking the Jurassic Park theme of Jurassic Park in Gen Lab and liking the game. Right, well, I'm in a position I need to make myself some more wood. Best viewers on say, hey, unsympathetic Madhouse. I don't need any viewers. Thanks for the offer, mate. Don't need them. I'm just streaming for fun these days. Definitely not going to buy any viewers. You're barking up the wrong tree, sir. Besides, everyone I've known, and I have known some people who have bought viewers and followers and all of that, it absolutely damages the algorithm from whatever platform it is anyway. They can tell whether they're bought viewers or whether they're not, so not worth it, mate. I'll never do that. Right, hang on, where was that? That was on Twitch. Trying to give me a sec. Bum, bum, bum. There you go. Dee, dee, dee. Do do do. Right, let's crack on with what I was doing then. Can I? Boom, 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 boom. Right. Okay, that's sort of dealt with, I hope, as best as I can. Right, let's crack on. Hang on, actually, that's a good point. Let's just check over there. Oh. Honestly, sometimes, right, when you're streaming, it's harder to fucking, what's the word? Moderate your own chat than it is if you're moderating someone else's. No, nothing on do, fuck it. Don't care enough, let's carry on playing the game. I'm only here to play games. Here to play games and drink beers, my friends, that's all I'm here for. Right. Just taking this, well actually I'll just part this here, sod it, and then I'm gonna go and, actually no, I need it, shit. Right, I need to get some wood. That's the bottom line. Go and sort out more wood for my sawmill. Right, you in there, mate. There you go. We want to get in this thing. Yep. That's what we want to do. Right, this is where we were the other time, where we were chopping up all our wood. So we'll get that when we go. Oh, a few stumps knocking around there. I might have to remove them at some point. Yeah, so I was thinking of playing some World of Warcraft this evening, actually, some hardcore, or whether to go on retail and see what's new on that, because there's a lot of changes on that. Or whether my hunter to just grind some gold for that. Got a lot I need to do on WoW. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on Farm Sim tonight. Half tempted to at some point flick over to WoW, or I might even just do it off stream. I don't know. Right, anyway, there's some of them big trees. We need these bad boys. This is what we need. Right. Right. Get that a bit lower. There we go. Do. Need to get that in position. Yeah, I think that'll be alright. Nah, I sort of cocked that up. I was trying to get it like the other day where I got it ready for auto loading. No, I don't know. Still alright. Set that one. Gone all over the place. Yeah, that's how you make a mess of everything, in case anyone's interested. Right, let's try and get these a bit more over this way. These are the neatest piles you will ever see. Or not. I don't know. They're not that neat, are they really? Right, let's get this thing out of the way a little bit. jump out. I'm just going to quickly get rid of the stumps. That one's gone. Oh, right, now we're going to get in this truck and turn the auto loader on. Because I reckon that's what I forgot to do. Yeah. Turn this around. Why is it not turning around? Not very well, is it? Try again. Whoops. Does it pick up the little bits as well or not? I don't know, it's interested in those, that they could be too small for it. Little slivers there. Yeah, I reckon they're too small. Might have to dump them on ourselves. Look, these things here are just too bloody small, aren't they? They're no good for anything. I don't know if we can get it. Get over there, bastard. Oh, where is it? I've dropped the fucking... Right, let's just see if we can just shove them in anywhere there's like a little gap. You know what I mean? Like that. That one. Shove this one in. There we go. Now if we strap them, I wonder if it'll pick those little ones up. Should do, shouldn't it? That's what I'm thinking. It does. Right, good. So now we can hopefully chop down another big tree. Right. I mean, really, I need to cut those things, but I can't use this. I'm gonna have to use a just a chainsaw. Right, let's get this thing here. Got it. Right, here we go. We might be able to get this just right. Let me try it. No, it's gone tits up again. Fuck's sake, there's no reason for it to do that. Crazy. The way they're going now, that's what I wanted it to do, so that it auto loads onto the trailer. Nope. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Right, let's leave that there. I'm gonna use my super strength. Come on. Get that there. And that one. And that one. Come on, you. Come on, mate. And a little bit. I'm gonna try and ram this in there as well. Hey, where's it gone? Have I lost it? I'll drop it. You know what? Sod it then. Sod you for dropped you. That's no good to anyone. Right. Right, I'm going to do two things. One, I'm going to take that back in a sec, but before I do, I'm just looking at the size of these big juicy trees. I think I'm going to do a naughty. So I want to chop the tree, and then I want to just carry it back myself. There we go. Right, so now... Shit. That was... Right, here we go. So this is the plan. Right, where is it? Where's my damn tree? I can carry the whole tree. This is a little bit naughty, a little bit, not exactly cheating, but if my tree follows me, shit, it won't. I've got it stuck. Oh, damn it, man. I've got it stuck in another tree. This just sucks, doesn't it? Right, okay, not a problem. Right, we'll chop this tree down as well. I'm not having much fun here with this boofy boy. I'm not good at trees. Maybe I need a couple more beers first. I'll tell you what, it's starting to get warm in this room. I'm going to take my clothes off and I realise I can't, can I? Right, okay. Shit. Where's my fucking back scratcher? Right, yeah, I've got a little technical hitch here then with the trees. Oh, that's better. Right. Fuck's sake. Oh, it's driving me nuts. All my trees are getting caught up. We had a similar problem like this before, didn't we? Right, let's see if I can cut through this. I'm causing myself so much work. This was meant to be quick and easy. Just chop a tree and sling it in the old sawmill. That's all I was meant to be doing with this. Now I've got to do all this, look. Do it all the hard way. Right. Fuck it. Right, wrong button. Right, let's see if I can do... Come here, you. Shit. Bollocks. Damn it, man. Oh no, this is work. Shit. I thought... Oh, I'm fuming. I'm so angry with myself right now. Causing myself all this work. Look, state of that. Oh. Yeah. It would have been easier just to do it properly. Come on, come on, come on. And that bit. Just gonna chop everything now. And then it moves halfway through chopping it. Charming, right? See if I can get that about there. Right. That one there. All this extra work I've caused myself. I shouldn't have bothered, should I? Damn it. Oh, I'm so angry at myself now. Oh, I'm way too lazy for this amount of work. And this thing's just faffing around, look. Nope. Right, okay. I'm sure some of that now I can remove. Right, okay. Pretty sure it's this direction I need to run with these. Yep. Right, so I got a little bit backwards and forwards in now with all my wood. I'm gonna just drop it all in there and then I'll press the button when I've got a load of them there. Well, actually we need to take this oh, hang on. I wonder if I can get it. No, I better not. I was gonna say I wonder if I can get any on here, but you know what it'd be like when Aya does it. You know, we've got bits and bobs sticking out from all angles. Although we say that, a couple of those will fit on, won't they? Look. This one will fit on. Kill two birds, one stone, all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Always got to look on the positive side. Right, that thing, look, that's a beast of a trunk. There you go, strapped on. That's all that counts, right? Was there another big bit I could strap on as well? This bit, wasn't it? And strap that on, I reckon. We can strap that on the top somewhere. Like that. Oh yes. Right, we might, I'm not saying we will, we might get away with this. Right, let's go. Yeah, excellent. Excellent. Right, okay, this is making up a little bit for the mistake. Sip of beer now. Whoops. Hang on, brakes. Oh, shit. Right, we just need to get this in there. I'm not sure best way to do this. Right there. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Right, there we go. I reckon best way to do it is to unload this here. Best we can. Right. Let's see how much wood this is then. Hey, I'm stuck. How much wood is this? Hey, that's not bad. We're on 27,000, so we're halfway there. Right, okay, we're just gonna go and fetch the rest. Right. Handheld. Shit. Shit, that's where I wanted to be. Bollocks. Yeah. Right, okay, just get rid of this. Not get rid of that. Yep. Right. Wonder if, can we be lucky enough with this? It's funny when it's, if you notice, when it's on the back of a trailer, there's no collision with some of the branches. But when it's not on the back of a trailer, it hits everything. You notice that? Nice. Right, okay, we're going to try and, assuming I've still got it, we're going to walk this up the road. My cat whiskers have been cut again, 7th time now, so more people out there. Hey Lewis, sorry to hear that, mate. I still beg the question, why do you still keep letting the cat out? I'm not being funny, if it happened to my cat once, I don't know if I'd let it out, but twice I definitely wouldn't. So for it to happen 7 times, you can't keep letting your cat out, mate. You know? I had enough of this about my cat that she broke down last night, and I don't break down. Well, like I said, mate, you can't let your cat out anymore. Not being funny, but if you put your hand in a flame and you burnt it, and you pulled it out and went, oh, I didn't like that, would you put your hand back in again a second and a third and a fourth and a 5th time? You wouldn't, would you? The same with your cat, mate. You know, there's only so much. If someone keeps doing the same thing, why the hell are you letting your cat out? I have 512 teddies, not finished yet. Well, you're doing well on the teddies at least. Right, let me stick that there. Right, we're coming along. Thank you for the followage, Lewis. 2 years, 5 months. Thank you, sir. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, cheers, you win my drink. Cheers. Cheers, Lewis. I'm going to go and get another drink in a minute, actually. Right, is that all my trees? I haven't got any left, have I? Hang on. Yeah, so, I was going to say I still got all this lot to take. I thought I still had some left. All that lot. I like your top. Oh, thanks, man. It's the Union Jack. Look, with a skull on it. See that? I don't know if you can see that. It's a Union Jack. It's got a skull on it. I designed that. I drew that shirt. And then I printed it as well. When I was sort of semi-wondering whether to restart up a t-shirt business or not, I made it as a sample to see if I liked it. Right. Need to chop this up a bit. Let's see if I can grab this, take it back. You gonna follow me or not? Is my tree following me? Shit, it's not. Oh, these trees drive me nuts. Bye, see you next time. See you later, Lewis. Thanks for coming in, man. Have a good evening, whatever you're up to. Oh, this is driving me insane. Shit. I'm fed up with this. All I want to do is get my damn trees down to my sawmill. Shit, I'm trying to find every little gap to get it through. What about here? Can we make it? It's getting stuck on something now. Don't you dare. Oh no, no, it's not. Right, if we jump down here, we could be good. Right, get this in here then. Honestly, this lumberjacking is not fun. I mean, you shouldn't really do it like this. I am cheating a bit by just picking the damn thing up, but you know, I'm lazy. There we go, 47,000. We're nearly at capacity. Those big trees, they're a pain in the balls, right? But they do have a lot of wood on them, don't they? That's the thing. I mean, look. Actually, you know what? For another time, if I chop this up a bit here now, be good for another time, won't it? There you go, let's chop this up a little bit. Make my life easier further down the road. The only reason we need this is we're making the planks and beams for the temple. That's the reason we're doing the wood. But we do earn a bit of money out of it, I guess. There we go, up there. Making such a mess. Right. Okay, all that wood there, I'm going to leave that for a minute. We've got other fish to fry, including feeding my animals again. Let's quickly go in there and get some feed for my animals. And then I'm going to go and get another beer in a minute. That world's coming to. Hello, you. Hey, Mr. David Moon. How you doing, sir? Nice to see you. Happy Friday, end of the week. It's the end of the week, everyone. We should be partying. What's the matter with you lot? Hey, am I the only youngster here who wants to party on a Friday night? Good, and you? Yeah, I'm brilliant, mate. Full of energy, full of beans. Ready for action, I am, Mr. Moon. Ready for action. Poised, I am like a coiled spring. Ready to go. Right, turn around. I'm just going to go and feed my water buffaloes. I just feel like sometimes on a Friday, all the youngsters have no energy. It's like, what's the matter with them? That's why I consider myself a youngster, because I've got loads of energy. I'm good to go. You know what I mean? Good to go. I'm going to go and get another beer in a minute. That's how good to go. In fact, I'm going to get another 2. I'll bring 2 in with me. Just so I don't have to keep getting up and down and up and down. Plus I want to get one of my other glasses. I only drunk from this one first of all because it's got the fake ice in it. My beers aren't cold enough, but they might be cold enough now. Let's try and get rid of the last bit of this. It's a bit painful watching that in here, isn't it, really? Right, I'm going to leave that there. Let's have a quick look at these. They look quite happy. They could do some straw. I'm wondering if I sell a few of them animals. I've got 87. I need them to breed a bit, don't I? Where's the button for the animals here? That it? Right, hang on. Here's my barn then. So can I sell these ones? I don't want to buy them. That's to buy them, is it? What the fuck is it to sell it? What's this thing? That's the milk, isn't it? I've got quite a lot of milk there. Oh, what a ball's ache. Actually, let's see if we can do it this other way. Right. Not goats. My cows. Shit, is that all they're worth? Is it because they're old now? Right, can we sell them? How do I sell them? Can I not sell them? Next menu. No, okay, that's the wrong button there. I was hoping I could sell these. Right, you know what? Sod it, sod it. Can't be bothered. What's next? Harvester, that's exactly what we're after. Right. Any fields I can find are getting harvested right now with this bad boy. Oops, shit. Oh, yeah, don't worry about that. I was just testing it. That was meant to happen. Look, here you go. It's all opening up now. Look, this is how it works. Look at this. These headers. While that's doing that, I'm going to go and get some beers. I'll be right back. Oh dear me, I'll leave the mic on and all the rest of it. I can't. Oh shit, actually I've still got a little bit in that one. Right, be right back. It's Friday, everybody, Friday, and I'm the only one partying. What's the matter with all you youngsters? They should be partying, should be celebrating. It's the weekend. Be having a few drinks, nice food, bit of rumpy pumpy, all sorts. Honestly. Where are we going? What time is it? It's only 7:45. The night is young, guys. Night is young. Right, okay. Look at this thing here. Farming away. That's a nice gold one. I like that. What's next? What else do I need? Oh, this bad boy. Yep, he's done that field. Hang on. Trying to get my bearings where he is. Right, okay, I know. Little case. Anyway, happy Friday, everyone. Should be enjoying yourself. It's the weekend. I'm planning on enjoying myself, that's for sure. Is that a different crop? Hang on, hang on, hang on. Let me just check. I don't think it is. That is canola, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Just double checking there. Right, let's get this over to where he is. Look at this. Yeah, go on. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Oh, Boofy boy, you're going to make me do that, are you? Hey, Nick. Oh, 1 sec. 1 sec, I shall do that. Right, so Nick's going to make me talk in a silly voice for 2 minutes. 1 second, let me set my timer up then. It's my timer.
Boom, Boofy boy. There we go. So cheers, Nick. Happy Friday, Panic. What the fuck? No. Nick, I thought we were friends. Right, so Nick's just banned my H button for 10 minutes. Right, 1 sec. I've got to do the work myself now. Right, let's... we had 8 minutes on, so that... No, actually, we had 10. I'll add 10 on there, so... I'll make that 11. I'll do it like that. There you go. Just to be fair, Nick. Just to be fair? Right. Okay. So thank you for that. I now have to do the work myself. Lucky me. You bad boy, but how many more points you got? Are you running out yet, Nick? You're running out those cat coins. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? To run out. Anyway, good evening everybody. I'm talking to you in my usual voice. This is how I really talk. I use a filter when you hear the other voice. But I'm talking on this voice for at least another minute or so. So on Twitch we're a bit more interactive and we have cat coins and things like that, and that's why Nick has banned me from the H button, like hire worker button, for 10 minutes. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, Darren. Mr. Big Drizzle and I want to say, right. Why do you lot want to see me work so hard? Oh shit, I can't even do that. Right, 1 sec. Right, there we go. I don't know why you want to see me work so hard. It's not fun. It's boring. Isn't it? But just to prove it is me. There you go. I mean, I never cheat. If I say I'm going to do it, you know, I do it. But I'll put the beacons on as well. Because then you'll know it's not me. Or it is me. I mean, bloody hell. Never mind, I don't care, because I've got a fridge full of beer. So I'm just going to keep... And I got... Hey, Nick, we got some shopping in today. So I got loads of beer. And we had some stuff from Asda, but we also had some stuff from Iceland. Namely, Greg's. I got Greg's frozen sausage rolls, Greg's steak bakes, chicken bakes, corned beef bakes, all of that stored away. Because I hit my target now, my weight loss. I mean, I can't remember how many weeks I was on that diet. Was it 6 weeks? Something like that. But I've lost all I need to lose. I don't need to lose any more weight. But I'm going to be careful. I'm only going to enjoy myself at weekends. And then during the working week, I'm going to be on my diet. So it's like, I can live with that. Because during the week, I don't really think of food anyway. So that works well. Hey, I think the 2 minutes for the voice is up.
What a shame. Yeah, I'm quite happy. Look, I've got no beer belly, boys. Look, I don't know if you can't really see from there, can you? But look, one turn sideways. See? What shit? Fuck. Just spilt me pint. But I'll have to pick that up. But look, there you go. No beer belly there. I just got to quickly get a bit of kitchen towel. Be right back. Right, I've nearly done clearing it up, boys. It's just like it's very sticky, and it was, let's say, a good half pint, and it weren't my belly that knocked it over, it was me knob. Right, sorted. Got half a roll of kitchen towel and a few wet wipes, and that's sorted now. So yeah, sorry about that. You know what happened there? You know why that happened? It's the stress, right, of having to do all the work myself. No H button. If you lot hadn't made me ban the H button, do you realise I never would have done that? So I'm blaming you. Just letting you know. So I hope you feel guilty. Oh dear me, because the thing is, right, under this chair we've got like flooring, but the thing is I've got like, so under my chair and that I've got like, I don't like plastic see-through like mats, not carpets, but you know, so you don't dent your floor so much, or if you scrape your chair around it don't damage your floor lights. So of course the beer went all bloody under that as well, didn't it? So I had to lift them all up and wipe under them. It feels a bit sticky. I might have to wipe this up properly later. Mrs. Blue's got like a mop and disinfectant. I might have to literally move everything out, lift everything up and do it. So that'll teach me a lesson. Oh, twat. So that's a good reason, boys and girls. Never leave loads of beer in your glass. Always empty it every opportunity you get. Yeah, you witnessed it firsthand there. See, 1, H button is safer, and 2, don't leave your beer glass full up, especially if you're a klutz like me. Honestly, my belly knocked it over. I haven't got a belly anymore, Nick. See, that was the problem. If I had a belly, I'd have stood back from it a bit more, but because I haven't got a belly now, I didn't stand back from it, and it was like, you know, how can I say it, but like a, you know, an elephant turning around too rapidly. Hey Mr. Beer, how are you today? Hey Vinny, good. At long last it's the weekend, my friend. How are you doing? How was your week been? You had a good week? What, did you just call yourself? Yeah, I knocked my beer glass over. I was just showing everyone I've got a belly, and I had about that much of a pint of beer, and I just knocked it all over. And it went all over the floor, and so I've just spent the last 2 minutes mopping it all up, because you know beer's like sticky, but I'll have to see what it's like later, and if it's still dried sticky I'm gonna have to get G's mop. She got like a mop disinfectant. I'm gonna have to actually clean all this up in the early hours. Damn it, sad. I know, I was worried about wasting a bit. I was half tempted to get a straw, mate, you know, and go for it. Yeah, happy I'm finally ready for the weekend. Nice one. Same here, mate. Partying away. Good thing your gaming room will smell like a pub for a while. Yeah. I mean, like I said, in the worst case, I'll just move the chair back. Look, the floor's like, you know, the wood effect. You know, like what they call compressed something or other vinyl. So it's like wooden tiles, but it's actually made out of compressed vinyl. But it's the same effect as like wood flooring. It's made of them, and then over the top I've got these like clear mats so that the chair doesn't dig into the vinyl. So, you know, it's a case of lifting it all up, cleaning it properly. But I gave it a real good clean as best as I could then. I think I've done like 95% of it. Yeah, okay, something like that, yeah. Wasting beer. I know, that's what I'm thinking, it's wasting the beer. That's the problem, mate. But there was one thing, it did show me that I think I do need to clean up and vacuum a little bit under my desk anyway. So maybe that's not a bad thing. When I get up tomorrow morning, I might give it a real thorough clean under here. Because you neglect things, don't you? Drop a few crumbs here, a few crumbs there, and you neglect it, don't you, really? And I've suddenly realised, after being down there on my hands and knees for a few minutes, there's everything down there, mate. So, yeah, maybe it's a wake-up call. Anyway, the H button's been banned, still got another 9.5 minutes yet, so no hiring workers, so I've got to do the work myself. Did you thoroughly clean your PC by now? No, I did the bare minimum, Vinny. But I'm gonna probably have to rebuild it in the next couple of months anyway to get it ready for getting off of Windows 10. I'm still on Windows 10. So I need to sort that out. I've got two issues while I'm on Windows 10. I can't remember what the second one was. The first one is I'm not doing the, what is it, UEI boot thing? Whatever it's called. You know, you've got two options when you boot up. And one of them's, what is it, UEI? I can't remember. One of them's one of that, though, something like that. And I'm not booting on that option, I'm booting on the other one. So, that's one of the problems. So if I mean, my BIOS will let me switch over, but if I switch over, of course, then my PC won't boot up. So I think I'm gonna have to do a cleaning install at some point anyway. So I don't know. You know, I mean, I'm so sick of PCs. I've worked on them so much over the years. I'm at that point in life I don't even like tampering with them anymore. They just bore me shitless. But I know it's like a ball ache. It's something I've got to do. And the other thing, I can't remember what it was. Some security thing about what programs you run or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but again, it's something that I can probably sort out once I sort the other thing out. But anyway, so yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? When you get to a point and you just really can't be asked, because you know the amount of work involved. It's a good day's work to reinstall my PC. I mean, remember, I got so many programs and stuff that if I reinstall it, I'll forget half of them, or the passwords, or where I downloaded them from, or and then it says, why not back up your files? You get 5 gigabytes free. 5 gigabytes? What fucking good's that to anyone? I know in theory they're thinking if someone's sitting there with a little laptop, it's all good. Any news on Frogbert? I haven't heard anything from him for a couple of days, Boofy boy. I'm thinking, and let me see when I last spoke to him. I'm thinking he should be coming out soon, if he's not already out. Let me have a look. When did I speak to him last? 2 days ago. Let me see. So he said he'll be in about 5 days. That's 2 days ago. So who knows? Maybe he might be out at the weekend or just after the weekend. I'll just send him a quick message and say any news when you're coming out. Any news when you're coming out. I'll say everyone's asking after us because we are, aren't we? Everyone. Oh, I can't even spell. Especially Boofy boy. There you go. I've sent him a message. Nick, I've said you're asking after him, so we'll see. Right, let me get back into the game quickly then. Oh shit, what am I doing there? Didn't even see where I was going there. Right, where we go? So, what happened to the van? No more anymore. No, what happened? It failed, Vinny. It's only 6 years old, and so it's at that point where it's probably the first year that it could fail on something small. 6 years old, 74,000 miles. So I guess that's about 110,000 kilometers. It failed on CV joint, and that's it. So not a big thing. It's going back in on Thursday. They'll fix it and then they'll give it the MOT. I mean, the MOT don't actually run out till 28th of August. So that's why I took it in early. So thankfully it's not a major issue. It's just one of those wear and tear. That's what it is. It's wear and tear. So there we go. True, as I'm still on Windows 10, I have to switch soon as Windows 10 will not be supported in October. Yet what a ball ache, because Windows 10 is fine for me, you know. Ask him how his sex change went. Alright, one sec. Let me just message him. I'll say Boofy Boy asked, how's your new vagina? No. Where is he? Right. Yeah, Boofy also asked, how did the sex change go? Right, there you go, Boofy Boy. I don't know if we'll hear from him. I mean, I'm pretty sure even if he's in hospital, he'll be bored, so he'll pop on his Facebook once in a while. Just one of those little things, but with all the big repairs last year, it should be fixed. Yeah, I mean, it's all good, isn't it, right? Windows 11 is exactly the same as 10. I know, what a ball ache, right? Ask him, does he need man buns? Nah. Run one script, it even looks the same. Yep. So anyway, I mean, that's just something I've got to do soon, Vinny. But that's what it is. It's the boot thing. I remember when I installed my PC or booted it up, I switched that thing off that it's on about. Can't remember why. No, but I did switch it off. I don't know why. But anyway, it's what it is. So, oh, hang on, we're on another beer now. And to leave the big nurses alone. Right, hang on, I'll tell him to leave the nurses alone. The big mamas, leave the big mamas alone. The hairy ones. A Boofy Boy. Right. Right, we'll find out. I might get a message later, because I mean, if he's bored, we might even get a message while I'm still on stream, Nick. But anyway, it is what it is, right, guys? I'm not worrying about any of that tonight, but I will have to sort my windows. Oh, I've got some head on my beer, right? Look, did I pour that a bit too quickly? I think so. Ah, that is good though. That is good. I've waited all week for my beers. There's me, I was showing off my flat stomach and I knocked half a pint all over me bloody self and all over the floor. I've just cleaned all that up. Want a flake with that? And a spoon. A flake and a spoon, I think. But anyway, I'm happy. I lost more weight than I wanted to, so I'm happy about that. And that means now I'm off my diet on sort of Friday nights, Saturdays, and maybe Sundays. But Mondays to Friday in the day. So from Monday, I'm going to be on it, and hopefully I'll maintain like not putting weight on, so that then on the Fridays and Saturdays when I'm shoving beers down me, it won't make me put weight on. That's what I'm hoping. But we'll find out, you know. Because the thing is, I don't want to lose much weight. I could lose a bit more and have a really flat stomach and, you know, all of that. But the trouble is, if you lose too much, then you lose it off your face. And I think my face is looking all right as it is. If I lose any more, I look skinny. Right? And then you look older, don't you? If you get too skinny, it makes you look old. I mean, I look old enough as it is now, mate. So I don't want to look any fucking older. I look as old as you, Boofy boy. Oh, that's lovely, that is. Oh man, I've waited all day. I've been sitting there counting the minutes. We should try a Live Plus together. What's Live Plus? Tell me what that is, Vinny. I don't know if I know what that is or not. Very funny, Nick. Oh, Nick, don't know what you're on about, mate. You know I love your brother, don't you, really? Hey, Boofy boy, we've known each other long enough now, mate. Oh, it's nice to relax, do a bit of farming sim. I was talking to someone at work today and he said, oh, you play computer games? I said, yeah. He said, what games? I said, farming sim and the trucking sims and whatever else. He's old, he's got to stick together, that's true. Old but experienced. I prefer to say experienced, Nick, rather than old. Our experiences are invaluable, aren't they? All the fun I used to have when I was younger. Going to nightclubs, getting kicked out, getting back in again, getting kicked out again. Stuff like that. Healthy supplements and stuff, it will flush your intestine. Alright, okay. And make you feel more fit and younger. You lose some pounds and you reset your flora, bacteria. Yeah, and the immune system improves. Yeah, I know. You know, like... Vinny, you know when her daughter was alive and she had Crohn's disease, and because she had that, like it's all to do with like your gut and all of that sort of stuff, G spent a lot of time learning about all that, and you are correct. Your microbiome, which is in your gut, like basically your gut flora and all of that, that literally controls everything on your body, even controls your brain, your mental health and so on. And that's why, you know, when people don't manage that properly and they eat too much shit and sugar like all the time, you know, all these E numbers in the foods and all that, that's why I'm assuming a lot of kids are born with like mental imbalances and that. And it all comes from their guts and their biomes, the microbiomes and their flora and bacteria in their gut. So it's like, in a weird way, your gut controls your whole body. Weird, eh? I mean, because there's a direct link, isn't there, to your gut and your brain? But here's a funny thing. I was talking to someone at work today, and the guy I was talking to, he's like me. He likes drinking a lot of beer. Like, not all the time, but, you know, he does like his beers. And I've drunk beer all my life since I was 18. It was part of my work culture when I was younger. Every Thursday and Friday would be down the pub at lunchtime, and then every Friday night was also down the pub, and every Saturday. So my culture all my life has been weekends of pubs or beers and so on. But not necessarily alcohol, but beers with alcohol. So there's a big difference. Like if someone was offering me bottles of gin and this and that, I wouldn't drink it because I don't really like it. So it's not 100% for the alcohol, it's for the beer, right? But I'm never ill, never caught COVID. The guy I was speaking to today, same as me, he probably drinks more than me, and he's never ill and he's never got COVID, and so on. Then we'd speak to other people younger than us, and they're taking like pills. So how many pills do you take? Oh, I'm taking, you know, 12 pills a day. What for? For blood pressure, for this, for that. And you're thinking, what the fuck? You know, and we're not taking any pills for anything. So, like, everyone's different, but somehow there must be what we eat or drink individually must balance our gut bacteria somehow, or affect it. So generally whatever I do, other than that's why I've been cutting down on sugar and carbs, because I think that's my biggest crime. I don't think the beer is. I think my biggest crime is when I start eating chocolate and sweets and cakes. I can really plough my way through it, and I think that's the unhealthy stuff. Whereas when I eat food that hasn't been tampered with, you know, like just vegetables and meat and eggs, stuff that's not heavily processed, I always feel better for that. So, you know, I mean, I haven't got any answers, by the way. I'm just waffling on. But I'm wondering, anyone else out there drink loads and loads of beer and have same symptoms as me, which is not on tablets, not unhealthy, blah blah blah. And then you get other people who eat health foods and brown bread and, you know, supplements and this and that and everything else, and yet they're ill all the time. Is it the luck of the draw? I don't know. But those are the sort of things that are interesting, right? Hey, do you realise my time has run out and I'm still doing the work manually? Aren't you proud of me? I deserve a pat on the back for that. But I'm still doing the work. See? That's me. So I was going to play some World of Warcraft tonight, and then I thought, no, I'll do Farm Sim, because I need to get this temple built. But we're running low on wood. I might buy a load of wood and ship that off. I'm very proud. Pets! Pets! Here is your pets on the back. Oh, pat, you mean like pats on the back? Ah, got ya. Thank you, Vinny. So about you, Vinny? I mean, obviously you're younger than me. Do you take any tablets or things on a daily basis for health, or are you in pretty good health? I mean, do you feel like your country is a quite healthy country anyway? I mean, I wouldn't say Britain's a particularly healthy country. You know, the junk food we all tend to live on. Let's just get rid of this. There we go. Right, any other fields I've got to go to with this thing? I'm going to fold up my headers a bit and take it to another field, maybe. I'm going to do Live Plus 2, yes, Hannah already did. I cannot say I'm particularly the most healthy one in Holland. So if you say that, why not? Is it like what you eat? Do you eat lots of naughty things? Thing is, when I was in IT, I'll be honest, yeah, I used to eat lots of naughty stuff, but again, when I was in IT, you know, it's like you earn a lot of money and you can't be bothered to cook half the time, so you just keep ordering takeaways. I used to live on takeaways, especially when I was on 12-hour shifts, like on site. I'd think, right, yeah, KFC, McDonald's, whatever, and I'd just be snap my fingers and order it, you know. Chinese. Is there anything yet down here I can oh, I've got a harvester down there, but I can harvest on this field. Right, so let's crack on and harvest on here. Unfold this. I love these headers, they're brilliant. Oh, dear me. Right, there we go. What I do need to do quickly is It's funny, it don't look, it's only 18% full up, but it's got 37,000 litres. I think I might have to go and get another beer in a minute. I'm just getting this down where the harvesters are. Down my little farm. Amazing when we first got this farm. This was a field here, wasn't it? And then this is one of the first things we did. Concreted over all that. Right, I need shit. I need to get a plough or a seeder going around all my fields, don't I? All these fields that need ploughing and seeding and. And then we need to check on that temple because I think I need to get load more wood down to it. I might even have to buy some while my sawmill's producing some. Look at that, that's a fair length. Said Hannah to Vinny. Oh, I have to go and get another beer. Oh, dear me, dear me. Let's get that over there. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leg it without spilling anything this time into the kitchen and getting another beer. I'll be right back. I'm not going to turn all this off. I'll be right back. Come on, guys. It's Friday. It should be party time. Party. Oh, there we go. Back. Lovely beers. Right, there we go. Let's get another one. Anyone got any good plans for this weekend? I've got stuff to do tomorrow morning, like paperwork and stuff for the first few hours. It's always a ball ache doing your paperwork. But the thing is, it has to be done. Oh shit. What? Bollocks. Don't drink and drive, guys. Just want to mention that. Get this on the road. Damn it, these fields aren't ready yet, are they? Whoops. Car show weekend. Oh, car show. Hang on, you got to tell me about this. I used to be a petrol head, Jam. Not so much anymore. But I did used to be. You know, I've had a good load of cars. I've had Capri 2.8 injections, Cortina 1600Es, Dodge Charger, Dukes of Hazzard cop car. You know, my Dodge Charger was the one that was on the Grand Tour that Hammond broke. PKE 209F. So I used to be a real petrol head. I'm just not so much these days anymore, but I used to be. So come on, you got to tell me what car shows. Can't leave me hanging, mate. I love car shows. Classic cars, modern cars. Better drink and drive than drink and well. Haha, that's true. Big turnout for at least 70 plus years. Oh come on, what cars? Are they classics? If we're talking classics, my favourite classics, if we're talking British classics, is Fords. Sort of 60s, 70s, maybe 80s Fords. So from Capris, Cortinas, Escorts, maybe up to Sierras. But if it's a Granadas, all types of cars, nice. American cars, Dodge Charger, easy. And like I said, I used to have a Dukes of Hazzard. Cop car where all the blues and twos used to work and everything. Classic to modern. So what's your favourite classic car? And this is to everyone actually, but and to you, Jem. What's your favourite classic and what's your favourite modern car? That's a good question, right? My favourite classic, if it's American, is definitely a 68 Charger. If it's British, maybe my Ford Capri 2.8 or 1600 Cortina, one of them. That's mine, really. Right. But yeah, don't get me on cars, man. If I could have a classic now, by the way, it'd actually be quite boring. I would want a Cortina Mark 5, either a saloon or an estate. But that's what I would want. If I could have a classic to use now as an everyday car. At the moment, my Range Rover P400e autobiography is that. So that's the modern one. What about a classic one, Vinny? These guys at work, so hard to bring them in. 1950 Chrysler 2-seater. Wow. Because the Chrysler's a Mopar, which is what my Dodge was. Well, I too, the Dodge Charger 68's a Mopar. Because Chrysler, Dodge, Plymouth. And also my cop car was a 1975 Dodge Coronet. Hard one, I really like cars. A Lada 2105. I've got to Google that. Funny thing is, years ago here, we used to take the piss out of Ladas and stuff. But now that they're classics, because they're so old, people are actually collecting them. Let me have a look. Lada 2105. Oh yeah, we used to call that a Lada Riva. They also got auctions. All right. Yeah, I know. That's exactly what I was thinking of. The boxy one. We used to call that like a Lada Riva. But they're kind of like, in the day when they were around, right, they were shit. Right? But now that they're not around anymore, they're actually quite collectible because everyone remembers them. It's funny, and it's like the old Skodas. Do you remember the shitty Skodas with the rear engine? And when they, well, you were probably a bit young, Vinny, but when people were driving them, they were shit, and we used to laugh at them. But now they're collectible, because the thing is, they do bring back memories, don't they? And that's what makes something collectible. If something brings back a memory, it's collectible. It's nostalgia, isn't it? Right. Like I said, I need to be starting to cultivate fields or something. Where's my tractors? Right, let's get you out there ploughing or cultivating or something. What have I got? Cultivator, that'll do. Let's pick that up. Line it up would help as well. I mean, at the moment, I wouldn't buy a classic car on the basis I've not been able to look after it. I just can't be bothered to tinker around, but I wish I could, because I would love to get back on the classics. Because we have a few club meets, around here in Swindon, which I used to go to. Evening, brother Blue, how's it going? Chris, lovely to see you, man. It's going good, mate. How are you doing? How's things with you? All of them do. Next weekend they will judge cars in different categories, and we watch them head out and wish them luck getting up the hills. Hey, nice one. Well, they do hill climbs and that. Is that the one where they race up the hills and all that? I mean, if I could have any modern car now, what would I have? I don't know. I'm doing good, been busy with the family. Hey, that's all good. Family is important, Chris. That's good, mate. So come on, guys, if you're talking about a modern day car, don't have to be like the brand new newest, but you talk about a fairly modern car, what would you have? Not having what you've already got. Okay, so you haven't got a car, and you think I need a car, something, let's say up to 6-7 years old. What would you have? See, I don't even know what the modern cars are anymore because I don't look at them. Just the area where they return to the parking lot. Oh. Does it get muddy or something like that? And they have trouble getting up there. Right, I'm just going to quickly have a look at my temple, because that's what all of this is about. We're trying to build our temple. So while they're all doing this stuff, let's have a real fast look. Shit, we're still missing long planks and wood beams, so we're going to have to go and buy some. Just steep roads uphill. Ah, right, okay. So what, some of the older cars, do they struggle to get up there? Right, we're going to go and buy some planks. We're going to have to take the truck. Where is it? There we go. This is what we're after. Our electric truck. Go and buy some planks. They do. Look up Pebble Beach. Right, one sec. I will. I'll look it up right now, mate. Gonna look it up right now. Where are we going? Pebble Beach. So look. Oh, right, okay. Pebble Beach Concours D'Elegance homepage. Is it that one? Man, you're talking about quality cars there. Just having a look. Ah, right. Bloody hell. August the 17th. For the 74th Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance. Prototypes. Oh, mate, you're talking... Man, that is quality vehicles. All sorts. Hey, man. Sometimes we open them out. Nice. I'm just having a look now. Let's have a look. Cars. I'm just looking at some of the featured classics. Invicta, Chrysler Centennial. Wow, look at that. A Virgil. Man, they're interesting cars. Oh, the Shelby, of course. Cobra Shelby, yeah. Man, that is a big event. I've never heard of it before, but I'm just having a look. Yeah, nice. Yep, some quality stuff there, mate. Thanks for letting us sharing that with us. For us petrol heads. I would love to have my Escort Cosworth back. Bloody hell, Chris. Fancy having an Escort Cosworth and getting rid of it. Then again, I could say that even about my Dodge Charger, couldn't I? Or my Capri 2.8 injection, or my 1600E, or my Cortina 2000E. I had a 1976, last year they made a Mark III Cortina 2000E automatic special vehicle order. So absolutely top of the range with a few extras as well. I wish I'd have kept that. They started out with one person cars and all these others came out. Yeah, nice. I was looking at some of those old cars. I mean, they're just amazing, aren't they? That's when cars were truly engineered, weren't they? Now they're all technology. But back then it was real mechanical engineering. Right, okay. We're just going to the warehouse to buy some planks and beams. Just so that we can make sure the temple's going to keep being built. That's why we're taking this. The Volvo truck, but it's electric. There we go. See? Whoops. Shit. Look where I'm going. Let's get in the cab. Now transported in trucks parked in the back. Yeah, I would think so. Some of those you wouldn't really want to be driving them too much on the main roads. They must be worth a fortune, some of those cars. I mean, they're history, aren't they? Absolute history. Let me get out of this. Right, planks. Was that something we wanted? Or was it long planks? Cut his long planks. There we go. We get a couple of packs of these just in case. And then we wanted beams. Right, let's try this again. Beams. Where are the beams? There we go. Wood beams. Get a few of them. Oh, we'll just get 6 only because I'm too lazy to load any more than that. I think the old car's the best. I do, Chris. Best escorts for their trip downtown. Yep. No, I think the old cars are the best. You know what, Chris? If I could get rid of my little van now, and if I could, you know what? If I could have any of my old cars back, I would have them. And you, like the last car I used as a daily driver was my 1969 Cortina Mark II 1600E. They did have those in the States as well, I believe, the Mark II Cortinas. But if I could have that back now, I would use that as my daily car. So easy to look after and maintain, so easy to drive. They were still quite quick to keep up with modern cars, but they had style, do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I'd love to have, my 1600E back, I think. Or my 2000E, which is automatic. I'd love to just stick that in drive, just cruise to work. Trouble is they're too expensive to buy. You know, if someone's selling one, because there aren't many about, they're just too expensive. Last time my Dodge Charger changed hands, it was something like 60 grand. You know what I mean? Yeah, I miss all my cars. Same, mate. You know, when I think of the old Fords, so guys, I'm talking about like European Fords, like Cortinas, Escorts, Capris. They were just so easy to work on, you know, and to maintain and to use. Where the fuck? Oh shit, it sold it back. Oh, because I'm parked over the bloody... Oh, that's stupid. Look, I'm parked over the, whatchamacallit, slightly. So what happens is anything I put on the truck is going to get... Well, we can't have that. I've got to be careful. Going to get sold. Chris, what was your favourite car? Out of all the cars you've owned, other than your Cosworth, what's your favourite car? And Vinny, other than your Range Rover, what would your favourite car be? And again, Jam, if you've had a car, what's your favourite car that you've owned? I mean, like I said, well, I don't know, I've got a few favourites. But right now, if someone said, oh, I'll swap your van for a Mark III Cortina, yep. If I come into any money, I would buy any Ford Cortina, Capri or Escort that I could just use as a daily car. Rolls Royce is also good. Yeah, but I mean, man, they're big barges, you know. When I had my cop car, that had a better ride than a Rolls Royce. My aunt years ago used to use a Rolls Royce. She used to have a Jaguar, but this darts player that she used to know, he used to sometimes say, can I borrow your Jag and you can use my Rolls Royce? And she'd say, yeah, alright then. Never had a classic car, I've only owned a Mazda. Nothing wrong with Mazda though, they're good cars. But some of the classic, an RX-7, I mean that's a good car, right? Right, I'm going to take this up to the temple just quickly, just to help carry on building the temple. That's what we're doing with this. BRB commercial. Anyway, everyone, how are we doing? Thank you so much for coming in the stream, whatever channel you're watching me on, because I'm multi-streaming tonight. I don't always multi-stream. I generally don't Saturdays because we do our playlist on Saturdays. But welcome. We're playing some Farm Sim. We're still trying to build the temple. We're drinking beers. shooting the breeze, chit-chatting and all the rest. So you're all more than welcome to join in. Let's see where I am on the map. Because who knows, I could be anywhere. Right, okay. I'm sort of heading the wrong way, basically. Oh dear, it'll be my first car, Escort Mexico Mark 1. Oh, nice. I mean, Chris, you've had some cars, mate, like some quality cars. Imagine how much an Escort Mexico Mark 1 would be worth now, let alone your Cosworth. I've had a couple of Escorts, but my earliest one was, I'm trying to think now, a Mark III. I had a Mark III Escort, and then I had the smiley face Escort. Have I had any other than that? I'm trying to think. Oh, hang on. I've had 4 Ford Escorts. I had a Mark III Escort 1300L. I had a smiley face Escort, which would have been about a K-Reg 1993. I had that brand new. That was my first ever brand new car, and I had the 1.8 injection with a spoiler and all that. And then I had a I had a special edition made just for me. I had a black Ford Escort with a boot, so it would have been called an Orion, but when I bought it, it was an Escort because they changed the name. So Ford Escort with a boot. It had everything. Top is a Gear X. So it's top of the range, and then on top of that is a special vehicle order. So as well as being a Gear X with, like, you know, aircon and multi-CD players and alloys and all the rest, I had full leather interior and electric driver's seat on it. That was when I first met G. She said to me, "What car you got?" I said, "Oh, I've got a Ford Escort." She didn't know it was brand new, and she went, "Oh," and then when she saw it and she drove it, let's just say. It also had the XR3 engine in it, and she said, "Oh, can I have a drive?" So I was letting her drive it on the autobahn, and she was doing 125 mile an hour in it and not even blinking. Hey, slow down, love. But and then I had, after that, I got an Escort Estate. The last year they did them, it's called an Escort Finesse, just a 1600 Estate. So it had all the fairly top of the range stuff in it, because that was when they were phasing them out, because the Ford Focus. So it was well equipped and that, but it was only the 1600, so it wasn't a patch on my previous Escort. But it was okay. When I got that brand new, and I bought I bought that one. I bought that one for G, I think, and I had the brand new Fiesta. I had a Fiesta Z-Tech. Yeah, so I've had a few Escorts, but none of the real classics. So anyway, welcome back, Jam. Yeah, they would be worth a lot of money now. Yeah, you know what though? The thing is, Chris, at the time when we had all these cars, we never considered they would ever be worth any money, did we? I mean, especially when you think of Ford Cortinas, you'd never have thought, oh, this old Cortina one day is going to be worth a lot of money. And yet, my 1600E, if I still had that now, I'd probably be worth, even the condition, like when I had it, it wasn't rusty, right, but the bodywork wasn't the best condition in terms of colour and that, but it wasn't rusty, it was solid, and also mechanically it was nearly perfect. Hang on. My earphones are playing up. And also with my 1600E, so that was my last classic, I had like K&N air filter at the front, and it was a 1600 GT engine in it. I had straight through exhaust, so no baffles in the exhaust. It used to sound really sporty when you used to drive it, like a real good like rasp at the exhaust. You know, honestly, it was a good little car. And I sold it because I just felt like I couldn't look after it properly. We need more long planks. But I wish I hadn't. You know, I wish I hadn't sold it. But there you go. And they're just too expensive now. So what do you do? I need some more long planks, don't I? I'm going to go back to our farm and I'm going to advance time and hope and pray we make some long planks. That's what I'm going to do. So why did you get rid of your Escort Cosworth, Chris? I mean, bloody hell, that's a collector's car. I mean, that must have been super fast. I mean, they were faster than the Sierra Cosworths, weren't they? The Escort Cosworths, because they weighed less. You must be kicking yourself about that. I mean, I'd be kicking myself, I tell you. I'm trying to get back to the farm. Oh, that's my field there. Look, all that corn. I just want to see whether or not I've got any long planks ready. I'm hoping we have. Hey Vinny, here's a question for you, mate. If you were on a tight budget, pardon me, for a car, like in Holland, so like Europe, say you only had, and let me get rid of this. Say you only had a budget of, I don't know, 4,000 euros. So in English money, about 3.5 grand. So you had a budget of 4,000 euros, right? You were skin, you had no choice, your budget of 4,000 euros. What car would you buy for that? Because I mean, it's easy to go out and buy new cars. I know I've done it. I've had 16 brand new cars in my life. It's easy to go out and buy brand new cars, but when you're on a real budget, if you had a budget of, say, that, what would you buy? That's what you'd buy. 4K, you'd get one of them Ladas. Have you ever driven one of them? I've driven one. I mean, I'll be honest with you, they're not that good to drive. But I mean, I can see a classic attraction to them. I can get it for 2,500. Rest I just upgrade some stuff. Upgrade the gearbox is the first thing. That's the what I thought was worse. It was stopped by the police all the time, and someone offered money for it, and I couldn't refuse. That's fair enough, mate. Yeah, because I bet you couldn't help but speed, could you? Yeah, my parents had one as a kid for 8 years. First car. Oh, right, okay. So that's a good reason then. I mean, I'm not knocking them, Vinny. Like, when they were around, we all used to take the piss and laugh at them over here. But now that they're classics, people actually view them differently. Lada pish, but Granada estate. A Granada, yeah, Granada 2.8 injection gear X. That'd be nice, right? Right, we actually do have a few planks here. Anyway, evening Brian, by the way. Hey Brian, we're just talking about old classics now. Brian, okay, in English money, hope you're well. I'm fine, thank you, sir. How are you? Right, Brian, question for you. In English money, say you had 3.5 grand, so it's not much. What car would you buy for that as your daily runner? Say you needed a daily car, you've only got 3.5 grand. What car would you buy for that you would be happy to use as a daily? It was very fast, had lots of power. Yeah, I know, mate. They were insane. You know, when I had that Dacia that I sold last year, that Logan Estate with a little 1.2 engine, just like a Clio 1.2 engine. I kind of wish I still had that now, because it was super reliable. It was fast enough for the driving I could do around Swindon, and it had a lot of space. I mean, it wasn't fun to drive at all, and it wasn't fast. But you know, as something to get in and go to work, because remember, I drive 7.5 miles each way to work. So my daily mileage is 15. So really, when I consider that, I just want something cheap and cheerful. So the van I got is good, like G's old van, the Peugeot. But the amount of electronics on it drives me nuts. Because when they go wrong, they're expensive. There you go. All good, be a Ford Focus ST or just a Sport. Yeah, Focus would always be a good choice for that money, wouldn't it? Volkswagen Passat 2012 is good. Also reachable for £4,000, or the Skoda Superb. Actually, yeah, those Skodas would be good, wouldn't they, for that sort of money? I mean, if I had to get rid of my van now, and I had a little bit of money to put with it, I would probably go for another Dacia, which is basically a Renault. And I'd probably go for a little Stepway with a 1 litre turbo engine, because G's Duster has got the 1 litre turbo. Her one's bi-fuel, so it can run off of petrol or that other stuff, LPG. She can fill it up with either. But even though it's only got the 1 litre turbo, it actually pulls quite well. I mean, when I've used it, it really drives quite well. But her Duster's really nice. It's only 4 years old now. She's literally just done it for its MOT. 4 years old. It's a really nice little car though. You know, you're sitting high up and all the rest. Evening all. Hey Mr. Rooney, how you doing? Good evening, Stevie boy. We're having a few beers tonight, by the way. Friday. Oh, am I low on fuel? Oh no. I was looking at my fuel gauge, right, thinking I'm low on fuel because I've got my sim dash thing. It's showing no fuel, and then I realised because it's electric, so it doesn't show it up as fuel. Hey Vinny. Genuine question for you. How good are you at programming stuff? Because I'm not really a programmer. But I've got a little idea of something I've been testing out and trying, and I'm just not getting anywhere with it. But are you good at programming, or is that not really your thing, or what? Like in all sorts of stuff, Python and all that sort of stuff. Well, how can I grade it? I'm not a master or so. Yeah. Okay, because, right, Vinny, I've got an idea. Something I'm trying to make. I'll message you later and tell you what I'm doing. And I don't know if it's something that you can or can't help with, alright? I can program. Sounds good. No. I'll tell you later. When I finish streaming, I'll message you. I've got a little thing that I'm pissing around with. I know what I want it to do, but my expertise is not good enough. And I wonder if you are any good at what I'm thinking of doing. I have expertise in some of it and not expertise. And when I tell you later, you'll understand. I'm thinking if it's viable, maybe we could partner up with a little idea I got. Aye, also right here, sir. Day 3 of 8 done. Hey, nice one. So after you've done your 8 days, how many days rest you're going to get? Right, okay. I'm going to quickly advance time. It's nice when you know how many days you got, and then it's something to aim for, then you get a bit of a breather, right? I mean, it's like if they said to me at work, right, you've got to work the next 15 days straight, I wouldn't mind as long as at the end of it I get something like, you know, 5 or 6 days off or something. then I would do it. I'd get my head down, plough through it, knowing then that there's a reward. 2, then back for forward and 2 off again. Oh, well, that's not so bad then, actually, Steve. Because then that way you look at it that then out of that 8-day period, you're off for half of it, aren't you? But yeah, Vinny, I'll message you later, and I'll give you a little idea of what I'm doing. But I'm wondering whether to share what I'm trying to do with someone with a little bit more expertise than me, and maybe if you think it's got no legs, when I tell you about it, if you think, nah, Martin, that's shit, then just say, nah, mate, and you know, so be it. But if you turn around and say, actually, yeah, then let me know, and it might be something, you know, that we could maybe work on together, and who knows, right? Because the thing is, G, I tell you, I'm an ideas person. What's the word? I'm a visionary ideas person, and I come up with loads of good ideas, but sometimes I can't always 100% execute them myself without help. So it's like, I guess that's the thing, isn't it? You come up with an idea, and there's bits you can do and bits you can't, you know? Bloody rock in the way, who would have thought? I was hoping I'd just go flying through there and cut the corner. Right, I'm just taking this back and parking it up. Now we better check on the farming side of things. So basically what we've been doing so far this evening is sorting out the wood situation, because that's what's making the planks and the beams for you know, the temple being built. But we still need to make money, don't we, on the farm? That field is mine there. I need to get a harvester on that. In fact, yeah, that's the next thing. Let's get a corn harvester over to that field. I'm cutting straight across here, which I shouldn't be doing really. Whee, look at that car. Yeah, put your brakes on, mate. Look at that. I managed to turn around and crash straight into that. Good job there's no damage in this game. Oh, come on. I was going to play some World of Warcraft tonight, and then I thought, no, I'll stick with Farming Sim, because I knew I wanted to get some beers down me. I do fancy playing some more hardcore WoW soon. Right, okay, what's I going to do next? I'll check on my farming status. Right, okay, he's done that field. Get this done. Oh dear me. Tell you what, I'm looking forward to the start of the football season soon. Oh, can't wait. Anyone else? Is it just me looking forward to start Premiership or relevant football season? Oh shit, I still got some beer in that one. Man, my cans are all out of order. The mighty hammers. Next Sunday, United cannot wait. I mean, Boofy boy, what a first game of the season for you. I think we're away to Sunderland, actually, for our first one. I know we got Chelsea as well coming up. Definitely ready for football season. What team do you support then, Jam? Actually, when you say football, are you talking about football or are you talking about American football? Because we're talking about football. But that's so, yeah, so there's a difference there. So what we call football, because you use your feet with a round thing called a ball, is what you guys, if you're in America, that's what you call soccer. Who invented the word soccer? American football. Ah, see, so here's the difference, right? So I'm from England, obviously. So football is football, and American football is American football. But I know the rules of American football. I used to work with a guy. So here in the UK, I used to work with a guy who used to actually play American football, and he taught me the rules. Check out first 5 games. Come on in, Boofy, tell me. But yeah, they're 2 different games. They start in October. Yeah, ours is about to start. The Premiership. So what we call soccer, because like my team, West Ham United, they played some games in the last week in America, in Chicago. I can't remember where else. One was in New York, one was in Chicago. There was Man United, West Ham, which is my team, Bournemouth and Everton. They played a little kind of Premiership League thing in America just recently. But soccer is getting bigger in America, isn't it now? You're getting a bit bigger on the stage of that, like with the World Cup and stuff like that. American football's more tactical, I think, than our football. And you got Leeds, you should win. Forest, you should win. City, don't know. And Liverpool, don't know. And then obviously Man United, you should beat. Right, Boofy. Here's my prediction: you'll beat Man United, you'll beat Leeds, you'll beat Forest. City, I don't know. Maybe a draw, and Liverpool, again, I don't know. I'm looking forward to football starting. How do you think we're going to win this year? End of May next year. Well, Man United have done some good transfers, Chris. You've done some good transfers. I'm thinking you're going to come top 8, maybe top 6. I think you're going to do better than people think. You're not going to be as shit as you were last season. Because we came above you last season, didn't we? And you lost to the Spuds when you could have won a cup and got Europe. So that sucked. Because I was rooting for Man United over Tottenham. I hate Tottenham. So you let me down. Then you boys, I think. Really, I think they'll be okay too. So I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking, Nick. I think you're going to beat all of them, but City and Liverpool will be your tests. I don't think Man United's going to be a test for you. I think you're going to beat them quite easy. I think City and United will be your tests. If you were to beat one of them and draw with one of them, I think, man, you're going on for good stuff. The only thing I would say is when it's that early in the season, it's not always easy to tell though, is it? Because you still haven't necessarily, teams haven't found their mojo, have they? They haven't found their form always. You know, you need about 10 games upwards, don't you, really? So, but who knows? So it's interesting for you then. I think they'll be okay too. What's that, Man United? I think Man United are going to be in top half of the table. They're not going to struggle again. I think the last season when they struggled, I think that's it now. I actually think they turned the corner. I think Amorim and all the squad that he's chosen, he's got rid of all the things he considers shit. I actually don't think Man United are going to struggle up, but I don't think they're going to be top 4. But I'll say Man United will finish between 6th, 7th and 8th. Anyone agree or disagree? But that's what I think. By West Ham standards, Man United are going to have a great season. By Man United standards, it won't be so good. Best to play them early, so not in full flow and can just swipe teams aside. Okay, on a day we can have, yeah. I think they would finish 6th. What's that, Man United? I think between 6 and 8. 6th, 7th or 8th, I think you're going to finish. West Ham, I said if we finish 12th, 10th to 12th, I think that'd be a good season. Who knows, we might even surprise people. If we keep Paquetá and Callum Wilson, if he keeps fit, and Füllkrug, our German striker, if he can actually have a season injury free and he plays him as our main striker in day out, I reckon he could get maybe 15 goals a season. So Man United 6. I reckon if West Ham have a good season, we'll finish 10th. If we have a bad season, I reckon 14th. That's my feeling for West Ham. 10th is a good season, 14th not so good. I don't think we're going to finish lower than 14th though. Only because we've got some good transfers. That Diouf we got, Malik Diouf, what a fucking signing he's been. We'll have him for a season or two and Man United or fucking Arsenal or someone will come in for him. So you think we could finish 8th or 9th? Well, I mean, I'd like to, Chris. I don't know if we will. But hey, this is the beauty of the Premiership, right, boys? The best bloody league in the world, isn't it? The Premiership. I mean, let's be honest. I'm expecting Liverpool to win it again. But Arsenal could pose a threat, so could Man City and so could Chelsea, so it's still interesting. We can't tell till we've got the first 10 games out of the way. Where are we? I reckon by the end of October we'll have a little idea how it's going. But hey, I mean that's the joy of football, you know. I just hope Tottenham do shit. They got beaten by Bayern Munich 4-0. I watched the highlights of that. I fucking pissed myself laughing. Anything can happen in football. You're right, mate. You're absolutely right. I think though that's what makes it so good. When we were going for Sesko, oh, he's too young, he's not Prem ready, and he's time to mature. Now United got him, he's the best thing. Look at his stats, same as Højlund when he came to United. He needs time, big boots to feel in line. How do you reckon Sesko's going to do, Nick? I mean, do you reckon he's going to be that good? I mean, because Højlund was meant to be that good, wasn't he? And he let down a bit, didn't he? See, I think we, like a lot of West Ham supporters are moaning that we got Callum Wilson, right? And you know him and Mikel Antonio used to do a podcast together. Obviously we haven't re-signed Antonio, but now we got Callum Wilson. But I think for a season, Wilson will be a good backup striker for us. If Füllkrug gets injured, I think Wilson will be good, or in cup matches he'll be good, or as in like last 20 minutes he'll be good. And I also think we got a youngster called Callum Marshall, and he is really good. So I think we've solved our striker problems for this season. It's our midfield that's too slow. We got like Rodriguez, get rid of him. I mean, if we keep Paquetá, right, Paquetá when he's happy, without all that betting shit, and then Jared Bowen and Füllkrug up front. I mean, we're looking all right. Delivery coming in from Aaron Wan-Bissaka or otherwise Malik Diouf. We could be alright. Our biggest problem, hey, we got that Leicester keeper. What do you reckon of him? May hit ground running, but can't see. He's not a natural number 9. He needs passes and be in the right place. Will take time. I think the week before start no real pre-season. Maybe. What do you reckon of that keeper we're getting from Leicester, youngster? I mean, he was apparently Leicester's one of their star players. So, I mean, we've got to get another keeper. So, I think we should have kept Fabianski for another year and got rid of Areola. I've always thought Fabianski was better than Areola. Always. Even though he's 40, I still think he would have one more season in him. I mean, not the best keeper, but he's consistent. You know, so if the rest of your players are okay, you would at least be mid-table, don't you think? That's what I'm thinking anyway. Hey, Kuros, if I said that right. Thanks for the follow over on Kick. Appreciate that, man. I'm multi-streaming tonight, ladies and gents, by the way. I don't multi-stream most of the time, but once in a while I do. So I'm streaming. My main streaming platform is Twitch. That's where all the interactive stuff is. But I am flinging it over to Kick and also to YouTube just for tonight. It's Friday night. We drink beers. A hard week at work. Got to let your hair down, right? That's how I see it. I can't believe City let Edison go, best keeper in the world, give or take, and they buy a 22-year-old. Oh, the fucking hell did that? Right, very funny. Who did that? Thankfully, I didn't have enough beer to spill, although I've already spilt a beer tonight anyway. Brian, thank you for making me shit my pants. Appreciate that. Thank you, Brian. Skid marks rule, right? Oh dear, I'm so lucky there. I could have had a full pint there. Because I only shuddered a bit, but it's enough. I tried multi too, but when I swung it to Hannah's sister, she cut off my dick. Behave yourself. Oh, Brian, you are a bad boy. By the way, guys, I'm hoping, so for those of you who didn't hear the other day when I said this, I've tried to book annual leave for that last week in October. And the 31st October, Halloween, is a Friday. If I'm accepted for that week off, I'm going to try and spend the time on my days off sorting out some fun for Halloween on the Friday. So I'm going to play a horror game. I only do it once a year because I hate horror games. I'm going to play a horror game literally on Halloween. But if I get the week off, I'll try and prepare some stuff so we make it a bit more fun. So, yeah. One night of me shitting my pants. Ugh, I hate it, man. And well done, Linus, to win against Spain. Well, yeah, I mean, they did well, didn't they? I mean, they're showing the blokes how to play football, aren't they, really, Chris? And lol, Spain bottled it. I think they did. I mean, the thing is, you can't knock the Lionesses, right? They've won it twice in a row. For fuck's sake, the men can't do that, can they? Right, I might need to go and get another beer in a minute. Question is, do I go and get another beer? Or another 2? How many have I had? I've had 5. Do I get another 1 or another 2? That's the question. 3? Brian, what do you think I am? 2. Yeah, I might go and get another 2 then. 1? 1? Mate, I'm not a Scotsman. Hey, I'm Scottish. I'll just get 1 beer at a time, Jimmy. No, mate. No. Oh, Brian, one day if ever I come up to Wee Body Scotland, I will let you know. Hey, Brian, we're going out on the pish. No. You'll say no, no. I think the ladies need to teach the men how to play football. I think you're right, Chris. They definitely have a winning mentality, don't they? Bunking when there's further flies, 8 or less you're a woman. Oh, Stevie boy. So if ever I come up to Scotland, I've got to give you a message then. Hey Stevie, we're going out for a night on the pish. And you'll go, oh, I'll have one. Right, Steve. I mean, Stevie, you're a wine drinker, aren't you? So you'll have a glass of wine. Probably what, a little olive and umbrella on it or something. I don't know. I've got so many of you lovely Scottish guys that if ever I come up to Scotland, there's Brian, there's Daryl, there's you, Stevie, there's Taylor, there's Ellie. If ever I come up to Scotland, I've got to message all of you and say, hey, what's going on? Oh yeah, wine by the bottle. Low Bucky for real men. Oh, Buckfast. You know, I've never had that. So if ever I come to Scotland, I've got to try that, right? I've never had it. I remember before when our Scottish contingent, do you remember during lockdown, was saying to me, you got to try dragon soup, dragon soup. Yeah, right. I bought a load of stuff from Amazon, didn't I? All these dragon soup, these like 1 fucking litre cans or whatever they were, 1 pint, 1 litre. I was knocking them back. It wasn't the alcohol problem, although they're quite strong, it was the bloody caffeine in it. That dragon soup is dead. I haven't touched it since. England get, what's that, hyped up too high and bottle it. They do. You know what, Brian, I agree with you there. I absolutely hate that. I always go, yeah, England, they're going to do well, they're going to win it. Oh, we got this player and this player and all these, you know. And we're shit. Probably best not to your delicate English palate. Won't be happy, though. You'll be barfing all over the shop. Do you reckon? Maybe not. Buckfast. Let me see if I can order some. Hang on, from Amazon. I might give that a go at some point. Amazon. Let's get on Amazon. All right. Buckfast. Oh, right. Fucking hell, it's a bit expensive down here. Case of 6. 66 quid. Or a small bottle, 35 centilitres, is £9 odd. Shit. Hey, there we go. No, better getting a wee half bottle. So a half bottle then is 35. Blame it on the Bucky. I just seen the t-shirt. Hey, they do cans. Buckfast tonic wine premix. A 4-pack of cans, 24 quid. So basically for 10 quid, I could get a half bottle. Let's have a look at this stuff. Made by the Benedictine monks of Buckfast Abbey, Devon in England. It's made in Devon in England, and you Scots drink it. I thought it was a Scottish drink. I pay £8.49 for mine, closer to city it's 10. So what, for a 35 centilitre, 15%? So you're saying for a half bottle, £9.98 including delivery is good. Is that what you're saying? Tonic wine. Dear me. Yeah, I told you that before. It's English. Yeah, I think you did actually. I didn't realise. Yeah, but Devon, mate, it's not like in England there. It's England down there, like the fucking bottom corner of England. Right, Buckfast tonic wine. Let's see if do I have to sell it. See if they sell it or not. Fuck. I'm gonna search, see where I can get it from. England's butthole, bit like a bucket tape. Is it that bad? Let me search for it. I don't think it has to sell it. Surely not. Fuck fast. No, they don't. They wouldn't sell that. Oh dear me. Nah, I don't know if I fancy drinking that. I don't know if I fancy that. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to have a think about that. Let me get back in the game. Lowell can get in most shops up here, Lowell. England's way of keeping us drunk, is it? Right, one sec. Let me go on Amazon. Right, hang on. Right. Trying to see if I can find. Right, one sec. Right, what I'm gonna do. Oh dear me, give me a sec. Right. Just having a little look. Can I play online with mod? Can I play online with mod in Farming Sim 25? Yeah, you can. Yeah, if you use mods, you can still play online. All it means is that other people have to have the same mods as you. Right, let me see. I'll tell you what I'm going to do at some point. I'll do something like, if you guys want to watch me drink that Buckfast bollocks, like order it and drink it live on stream, have a look. I'll probably do something along the lines of a couple of gifted subs to pay for it, and I'll buy it and I'll drink it on stream. Something like that. I was trying to see if I could add it to my wish list, but I don't know how to do that. So there you go. At some point, I reckon free gifted subs, and I'll buy some Buckfast and I'll drink it live on stream. But I've never had it before, and I don't know if I like it. So for even half a bottle is a lot of stuff to drink if you don't like it, right? Maybe we save that for another time. I don't know. I'll set it up as a challenge or something. I mean, you guys, how many of you, do you drink a half bottle, whole bottle? How much do you drink, you mad Scotsman? I mean, it seems to me like one of those Scottish pies and a Buckfast and you're happy, right? I've had them Scottish pies, and I'll be honest, I was kind of like, they weren't bad, but they weren't great. It's weird, made in England, can't buy these in England, but like Glaver, made in USA, but too sugary, so USA don't sell it, really. And that's interesting then, Steve, because USA are the worst for sugars and colours and whatever else. They make something too sugary and can't sell it, and yet their people eat the worst food more than we do, don't they? Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leg it because I need to drain the lizard. So my lizard is going to get drained and I'll bring back another beer. But I might do a Buckfast challenge or something. I drink 1 for a warm buzz and kip, 2 get drunk and sleep, 3 drunk sleep and 2-day hangover. Are you talking about half bottles or full bottles with that? Because the trouble is I don't really normally drink wine. I don't like it. So to drink Buckfast for me would be alien to my system. Full shit. Make sure the lizard won't get stuck under the seat. No mate, it destroys the seat. Destroys it. Right then guys, I'll leave this going here. I literally need 2 minutes. I'll be right back. But the Buckfast thing, for a tenner for half a bottle, I might think about it. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Right, one. Right, actually. What have I missed? So lizard was is your juice that sour? Like thick wine or port, I think closest way. Half for 10 would be alright up here. Lol. Also turns your poo dark black. Lol, maybe you shouldn't tell him that one. Well, you just told me. Pardon me. By the way, I don't really like port. My nan used to drink it. Was it port and lemon or something like that? And I won a bottle of port a few years ago, right, at some sort of raffle or something. So I won some booze and I went out and pick it up and they gave me, here you go, and it's like a bottle. What the fuck is that? It's port, right? But me not being wasteful, I drunk it all, but I didn't like it. But I wouldn't waste it either. The only thing I've ever tipped away that was pure shit was gin. I can't stand gin. I won, funny enough, I won it at a raffle. I won a 1 litre bottle of gin, and I got some tonic, because everyone has G&T, gin and tonic, right? And I drunk it and I thought, that is shit, and I just tipped the whole bottle straight down the sink. So I love a good gin, see? Not me. In fact, recently the only gin I drank a couple of years ago was a pink gin, when I did that challenge and I lost the bet with Aya, and I had to drink a pink gin and do everything pink and all that shit. So drunk half a bottle already today. What, gin? Oh, anyway, cheers everyone. Some decent head there. There you go, Nick. Stick a couple of cherries, a flake and a straw in that. Quiet taste. Bad reputation up here because all of the Ned's fighting on it with all the caffeine and stuff in it. What's that? The Buck. I love a gin. See, I don't. And yet, you know what, guys? You know when I did the every delivery stuff, there's a lot of packages I delivered, and they were the gin club. So that there's a club for people who like order it or belong to it, and they get probably a bottle of gin every month, and probably different types of gin. I used to belong to a whiskey club, so it's probably similar. But yeah, I know gin's very popular, but see, for me, whiskey, rum, brandy, vodka. That's my order of spirits. And anything after that, I won't drink. Unless I'm really forced to. I mean, I'll be honest, unless I'm forced to. But ultimately, I'll just drink beer, really. I did say to G, we need to get some rum. We're going to get a load of rum for... By the way, Christmas, right, guys? As far as I know at the minute, I'm working all the way up to Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day, 25th, I'm not back at work then till the 5th. So between Christmas and New Year, boys, I'm going to be on it. I'm going to be knocking everything back. We're going to be live streaming, playing games, fucking around and getting pissed. So between Christmas and New Year, that's where the party's going to be going. So if anyone's around, you're more than welcome to join us for that. Yeah, young teams drink it and fight and glass each other with empties. No, that's naughty. Glassing, Stevie, they should just use their fists, man. You know, when I was younger, and my brother and I used to get in the fights in the pubs. Not that I used to fight because I was a gentleman. But you know, it's always fists. Maybe an elbow. Right, but mainly fists. We never use glasses. I don't know why people do, you know, and I mean these days they use worse than that, don't they? But why not just use your fist? If you think you're hard, use your fist, and if not, then get out of the way. Not that I condone it, I'm just saying, you know, people use stuff that they shouldn't use. I personally think you still shake hands, have a beer. I mean, that happened to me before one time in a pub. I was going to have an argument with someone, and we were like literally nose and nose, and it was going to kick off, and his mates were trying to pull him back, and my mates were saying no, no, no. And then I looked at the guy, I said, do you want a pint? And he looked at me and said, yeah. I said, fuck it, let's get a pint. And we just had a pint and we had a laugh. So, you know, it can happen, right? Yeah, change times, fair fights don't happen anymore, I don't think. Well, apart from like Travellers, like a fair fight. Yeah, and you got to be stupid if you're not a traveller and you start a fight on a traveller, right? Because I mean, they're hard, aren't they? They're born and bred, really. I mean, they're just trying to live their lives, don't you think? Like the travelling folk, they're trying to live their lives. Pussies, if you use a weapon, and just hope for your sake, if you use that, do damage, and if not, you best be good at defending, because I'm sticking that up your arse end of, yeah? Been there, Boofy boy. Yeah, look at that, end up fighting 20, 30 of them. Yep. Right, okay, what else am I doing on my farm then, ladies and gents? Looking at the time, 8:41 in the game. Oh, my Mustang, let's go for a drive. We can just check everything out while we're driving our Mustang. Have to be careful with this bad boy. It's a bit quick. Rather a beating than use a weapon, yep. Yeah, I've been there, mate. I've crawled home at like 4 o'clock in the morning. There was one time even in broad daylight, and someone attacked me literally outside my house when I used to work for the government. They recognised me, and there was 3 of them and 1 of me. Literally outside my house. I live with my parents. I was like 21, something. I was either 21, 22, and these 3 guys come up to me, and they're kind of like shoving me a bit, and just in East London. So like one of them took a swing for me, and I just like literally faded. That's where you go back, and he missed. So I thought, fuck you. So I gave him one, I knocked him down. Boom. Like one punch, I knocked him on his back. I don't remember anything after that. So whatever the other 2 did, they literally knocked me out, right? And I woke up in the middle of the road, and there's this car about like 2 foot from my head, and this old boy got out. Are you right, son? And he like pulled me up, and that was when I woke up. And so I said, yeah. I said, I live at that house. I was literally outside my house. So he like helped carry me to my front door, this poor old sod. And that's all I remember, you know. So yep, happy days. Right, what am I doing anyway? But yeah. Oh, the joys of growing up in East London. Right, so we've got some wood there. What else was I looking at? Oh, hang on. We've got loads of mushies. The old boy who took me to Essex and said, whatever you think you are around here, leave that here. Up here, a whole different gravy. And my God, I look. Tommy. Yeah. You'll have to message me, Nick. I'll tell you some stuff about Essex. Definitely nothing I can say on stream. Or I'll message you, actually. Actually, Boofy, send me a friend request on fucking Facebook, and then I can chat to you. But I've got loads of stuff about Essex, man. Remember, I was born in you know, Epping, where all this shit's going on about immigrants. That's my hometown. So my cousins were there filming that. Will do so. Yep. But I mean, there's stuff I could tell you, but not on here. Right, okay, what's next? Oh, my harvester there needs emptying. Okay. What do you reckon of my Mustang, guys? Those of you who didn't see me make this is a beautiful Mustang, right? Gonna go and empty that harvester. Man, I've been slacking. But anyway, what can I say? You know, life is strange, right? And we've all got to make our own way in it. See, the reason I'm chill about everything now, and funny enough, I was talking to someone literally about 2 days ago about this. They said, Martin, why are you always so happy? Why are you always so chill? But ever since I lost my daughter and my brother, like within a few weeks, so most of you guys know that anyway, I realised that nothing can affect me anymore. Do you know what I mean? Nothing can bother me. Nothing can hurt me anymore. Hang on, what's the fucking button do I need to empty this? Oh shit, it's a different crop, that's why. Oh, stupid, right, one sec. Oh, dear me. Jumped by 10, one had a stake thing, put baby trees in with wooden club pole thingy, a couple of cracks around the head, I took a couple of punches, hit face like a blackberry and eye popping out. Face saw like one for sure, think I was 17 or 18, 30 years ago, yep. I've had, when I worked for the government, I had someone jumping out on me and threatening me with a screwdriver down an alleyway, put a screwdriver in my stomach and threatened me. It didn't end well for him, I'll just say that. Hope you got my message last week on Monday. Yeah, thanks man. Thanks Vinny. I'll never forget you Vinny for Melina because even when I'm just gonna get rid of this stuff in here. Back in the day, you know, when I first posted when she was doing, like when we did an appeal for her to donate those benches to her school, like college, you were one of the first, Vinny, that came up with, you know, with the donation and that, so I'll never forget you for that, mate. What you did back then is something, bearing in mind we didn't know each other so well then as well, but as, I guess as a parent to a parent, what you did then is unforgettable, mate. Been shot and stabbed twice. Ah, so Nick, you've been through it as well then. I was attacked with a baseball bat, which resulted in me having epilepsy, ruined my life really. Ah. See, now, my brother and I, we got attacked. There was 2 of us and 4 of them, and one of them had a cricket bat. And I'm convinced that when they walloped my brother with it, because I ducked and he didn't, the side of his head, right, was fluorescent blue. That's the only way I can describe it. It was like, not just blue, but it was glowing. And after that, like 5 or 6 years after, was when he got diagnosed with MS. And I'm convinced that that triggered it. But again, right, actually I can tell you some of that. So those 4 guys that attacked us back then, do you ever remember the story of Beckham when he was in the newspaper? You know David Beckham, a footballer, and he had a mate who was crippled, and he was going to play football and then he couldn't. Well, 6 months before his mate got crippled, the same 4 guys attacked me and my brother. So we had a fight with them. Obviously, I can't say much more than that. But then 6 months later, this is in Walthamstow in East London, so you can verify it if you want. But there was a party going on somewhere, and these 4 guys attacked this kid who was, as I understand it, so I might be wrong, but you need to check. He was going to be a trainee or his apprentice footballer for Leyton Orient, and as I heard, he got stabbed in the back. And it basically paralysed him from the waist down, and that person was Beckham's mate, as I understand it. Okay, I'm not going to say any more than that because I can't 100% confirm it, but that's what happened. So I know the hall where it happened and all the rest, but you know, can't say anything because it could be wrong. Anyway, there we go. Yeah, what happened still sticks in my mind and heart. Every time when I see a picture, I think about it for a moment. Oh, that's not good, man. Yeah, all my licenses. Thanks, Vinny, anyway, for that. And all my licenses were taken off me. No work, lost everything. My cousin was hit with a golf club, snapped it round his melon. Went to court, was classed as the ringleader of our gang. Never got a gang, so they got away with it. Really, Lawless Britain. Yeah. Oh, don't. I mean, we've been there. You know, the people, like I said, the people that we had this fight with, right? And, like my brother, like I said, so we went to hospital and, you know, by the time we took him there, nothing wrong and all the rest of it. I mean, I didn't get hit that hard. And, but who knows, down the road, he suddenly got MS 5 or 6 years later. Could it have been that? I mean, who knows? And now he's not here. He's dead. So you don't know whether that caused it or whether it did or whether it didn't. But like I said, this other poor kid that they stabbed and whatever, they ruined his football career. They couldn't walk afterwards. I'm not going to say the names, but I know the names of the 4 people. But Nick, I can always, if we talk later or message, I can tell you some stuff. But yeah, joys of growing up in East London. Yeah. So when I came to Swindon, right? 25 years ago I came to Swindon. Swindon was like fucking life of luxury for me. Took 19 weeks for the... See, I had bleed to brain, was fitting 15 times a day. It was bad. Bloody hell, man, that's not good. It's horrible when you get involved in this stuff. You know what I mean? Because I truly believe that everyone wants to lead generally, right? Generally, I think most people want to live a peaceful life and they want live and let live. Most of us don't really care what anyone else does as long as it doesn't affect us. I mean, am I right? Same where I live now, at peace, left up behind children. Yeah, I mean, same with me. Except for one thing, but again, I can't say that on stream. But yeah, generally speaking, that's why, you know what, Nick? That's why now, anywhere I go, right, even when I'm at work or anywhere else, no one can insult me anymore. A couple of years ago, when Melina passed away, I decided that no one can insult me because nothing can ever hurt me as much as that. Losing my daughter and then losing my brother so quick, nothing can ever insult me or affect me or destroy me anymore. So because of that, people can insult me or whatever. They could spit in my face, they could push me, whatever. It just wouldn't bother me. So I guess I've kind of gained a strength from it. Do you know what I mean? Like an immunity to life, a strength and immunity. Oh dear me, life hard enough without causing... Yeah, I mean, Steve, you're right. I don't know why people go out their way to cause trouble for others. I mean, life is hard enough. I wouldn't change it for the world. All my hell's days, loved every minute of it, saw some nasty stuff, made me a man. I mean, the thing is, Nick, I understand that, because sometimes you go through certain things, and as you get older, because we've got to be honest, when we're in our teens and 20s, we're not really mature, are we? And as we start getting into our 30s and getting family life, and in our 40s, we grow up, you know? And then as we get older, we just realise that, you know? Are you sure about that, Savini? I remember one time I used a Dutch joke which offended you and blew bit when of course were not meant. Depends, maybe sometimes, Vinny, but generally speaking, I don't really give a shit. I mean, generally I don't. But the thing is, Vinny, if anything does offend me, I'll just tell you there and then. Like years ago, I'd have harboured it and not said anything. Grandpa, grandma. Oh, right, okay. But yeah, years ago, I would have just like kept it quiet and harboured it, and then had a resentment inside. Whereas now, I'm just fucking don't care. Just up front with it. Like, you know, that time I had a bit of a go at you about the music when I thought you were trolling me with the shit music. And I'm just up front with it, and I still love you the same. You know what I mean? But equally, I told you what I thought, and that's the thing as well, guys. I think sometimes you got to understand, you know, when you like people or you're close to them, you should be able to be quite truthful to them as well. You know. So I now call my wife grandma. Problem is I'm 8 years older. Oh, now she calls me fossil. I mean, the thing is, look, here's the thing, right? With friendships, if you guys disagree, let me know. But with friendships, with families and all the rest, when you can sometimes insult each other, sometimes quite badly, and then afterwards you can still shake hands, make up, kiss and make up, whatever you want to do, and get on with life and accept that sometimes you disagree, that's what makes you stronger. The problem you have is when people are snowflakes and you say one thing and then they can't handle it. I mean, that's even with your own family, you know what I mean? So even if sometimes one of you pisses me off and I have a go at you, you know, it don't mean I don't like you. It just means sometimes you said something that's pissed me off. But there's not a lot that pisses me off anymore. And I'm still trying to learn on a daily basis to, you know, be pissed off less. You know what I mean? That music was crap though. It was. It was a crap choice. Sorry, Vinny. Yes, when you open to your friends, your bond would be best. Yeah, I agree. But I mean, that's the thing, Vinny, and we can laugh about it now, right? But like I said, Vinny, I'll never forget. You were one of the first. That time Alina passed, and I was raising that thing so we could do the benches at college. You were one of the first, mate, and to be honest, at that point, I didn't even know you so well, and I've always remembered that. Yeah. So. Just so you know. Right, let's carry on doing this. No one ever leave your policy. Yeah, exactly. True. I mean, you know, one of my things I've always believed, right, is with your friends and with your family, you should always be able to disagree, right? You should even be able to call each other wankers and twats and whatever. But you should still know that you're there for each other. And sadly, I had a really good friend that I was friends with for years and years and years, and he didn't know that. Do you know what I mean? And he kind of had a go at me, and then he said, "Oh, fuck you," and he fucked off. And it's like, what the fuck's that about? You know, just because I disagree on some things with people don't mean... It's like, I mean, look at it this way. You could disagree with your other half, right? There's some things that G and myself will be polar opposites. Not often, but once in a while it'll come up and G will say, well, I think this, and I'll say, no, I think this. And she'll say, no, I think you're wrong. And I'll say, no, I think you're wrong. It don't mean you love each other less, or you care about each other less, or you want the best for each other less. It just means you disagree on something. You know? True, and I hope there will be a day I can go and sit on that bench for a moment. Oh, you never know. It's at the Horizons College. Who knows, Vinny? One day maybe we could even sort that out. One day if you come to the UK, we could even... somehow sort it out, you know. I think that's why small circles are the best circles, says Stevie Boy. Too many circles, someone's going to get butthurt. Yeah, I think you're right, but you always are wrong. I might be Mrs. Blue, but you still forgive me for it, right? But seriously, guys, what we're talking about now, that's like what Stevie says, the small circles are best. And, you know, I kind of think we all look after each other, you know? Even though, even in our little group, right, some of us get on better with others than others do, you know? But at the end of the day, we're all here for each other, aren't we? We've survived COVID together, boys and girls. Miss Blue, how are you? Finally weekend, says Vinny. But yeah, I mean, this is something people forget, right? I mean, we're looking at, oh, we're streamers, or we're online, or we're this, we're that. But guys, most of us in here now, we survived COVID together. I think that's a fair comment. You know, some people didn't survive it. Some people, you know, it was torture. We all survived it. All one crazy thing. Yeah, and sometimes, Steve, you can be more family with people like us, where we meet online, we play games, or we just chat, whatever. I mean, if you think, right, okay, here's an example. I'll give you a really good example. One company I worked for, when I was an IT contractor, I worked for Thorn, right, like Thorn EMI, Thorn UK. They used to run radio rentals and all this sort of stuff, and big company. And I used to work there, and I worked with 4 other guys. So this is IT. I used to do day shifts, I used to do night shifts. I used to travel nearly 70 miles to get to work, so it's about 110 kilometers each way. And then I'd do a 12-hour shift. Can you imagine that, Vinny? I drove 110 kilometers, I did a 12-hour shift, and I drove 110 kilometers back, right? And then, so I did 4 on, 4 off. Now with these guys I work with, in fact I might even have a picture somewhere, which I might be able to show you. But we were like family, because we spent more waking time with each other than we did with our families. See you guys more than my sister and brother. I see you more than most of my family, Stevie. That's tough. Yeah, hang on, give me a sec. Let me see if I can find. I don't know if I got a picture or not of the guys I work with. Well, I mean, I know I got one somewhere. Hang on, if I can find it. Shit, where would it be? But just give me a sec. If I can find it, I'll show you. I'm trying to think where it'd be on my PC, because I have like a couple of archive drives connected to my PC. Right, it's still looking at the minute, so I won't show you, right? But these guys I work with, so I used to get to work 12 hours. I was with them I used to do 2 days, 2 nights, and 4 off. Okay. But my hours were always 7 till 7. So I did 2 days, 7 till 7, 2 nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m, and then I'd have 4 days off. But when I worked with these guys, those 4 days I didn't have a life other than working with those guys, right? And they literally were like family. You know, when you're spending 12 solid hours with someone, then you're going home and you're sleeping, you wake up, you go back in, 12 solid, you're not even seeing your other half. You know, it's just work, 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 and then you got 4 days off. So you have to hope and pray that the people you're working with are good. Right, hang on. I've just, let's see, yeah, I mean, I honestly don't know if I got the pictures or not. I'm just having a real fast look. I might have to try and find them. I'm having the fastest look in history, because I've got like, I don't know, 15 years of fucking pictures on here. Trying to see where, I've got no idea where they'd even be. Shit. No, you know what? I don't think I scanned them, because they would have been taken as photographs. Nah, right, I'll have to try and show you another time. But they would have been taken as like photos, you know what I mean? That's how old it was. Yeah. I might better find one picture. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Oh, this will be a long shot, boys and girls. Actually, who wants to see a picture of me when I was 18 years old? That's one reason. Gave up jabbing work almost every day. Leave everyone asleep. Get back in bed. Days off spent recovering. Yeah. Who wants to see a picture of me when I'm 18? Let me see if I can find it. Right, it's a very old picture. But I'm going to try and show you when I was an 18-year-old, right? Fucking hell, you're going to laugh at this, boys. And I'm also going to show you a picture of when I... Hang on, let's save that one. Right, okay, I've got two pictures I can show you, naughty lot. Let me find it. Right, let's see if I can get this up. Oh, it's over there. Right, I'm going to try and show you guys this. I don't know what it's going to show. Right, here we go. I'll show you that. There you go. That one there is me. I need to get on the stream. That's me when I was 18 doing my martial arts. You see me there? A young 18-year-old wallop. What do you think of that? You never seen me as an 18-year-old, have you? Boom. Man, I wish I could do that now. Oh dear. Yeah, and let's see what else I can show you. Right, here's one of me. I want to zoom in again. So this is when I trained with... Right, let me show you this. I don't know if you can see this. This is me when I had dark hair and I was doing my Thai boxing and I was training with a world champion. That's Sandy Holt. Right, so he's a world champion Thai boxer and I trained with him. There you go. What do you reckon of that, boys? I can't, I'm trying to see if I can show you anything else good. There you go. Dear me, I never closed work, all holidays and birthdays, no life left. That's true. And the only way you're getting your leg that high is if you're in traction. Oh no, I couldn't do it now, mate. I could not do that now, I promise you. I wouldn't even be able to kick him in the balls, I don't think, at the minute. Sad, right? But anyway, right, okay, let's carry on with the game. But there you go, couple of little historical photos for you to laugh at. What do you reckon? But yeah, back in them days, mate, I couldn't believe I could get my leg that high. But not now. Mate, I seriously think the highest I could kick you would be in your kneecap. There's nothing you can do once your flexibility goes. You know, it goes, right? I mean, I look back at that picture, right, and I'm impressed that I could kick that high. But there you go, so I've done martial arts, you know, on and off since I was 18. So, my question is, could I defend myself now if someone started on me? I don't know. Because here's the funny thing, right? When you train, I mean, I've done Taekwondo. G's done Taekwondo. She even did it when she was pregnant. But I've done Taekwondo, Filipino stick fighting. What else have I done? K1 kickboxing, which is the main one, and then Muay Thai. But the thing I'll say is this, and I've done street fighting as well. Like, as in being trained. So I've actually been trained, right, to bite people's ears off and to put my thumb straight through their eye socket. I've actually been trained to do that, if my life depends on it. And the question you got to ask yourself, if it really happened, would you? I don't know. I would prefer, I think the golden rule is avoid the situation. I would rather just avoid the situation and not even get in that position. If I saw, I think the strength is that if you can see something might happen before it does, is get out of the way, you know, and not even get in that position. Yep, same, just need Jackie Chan. It wallop back of the knee works just as well. Yeah. I mean, if I was cornered and my life depended on what I've learned, do I think I could look after myself? Yeah. Because I know exactly what I would do. But I would rather not be in that position. I don't know karate, but I know crazy and I'm not afraid to use it. Yeah. Same here, mate. I mean, when me and my brother were younger and we were in pub situations, let's just say that, the difference between us was he was very calculated. So he was a good boxer. And he was very precise and very calculated. Whereas I was the opposite. I was like the Tasmanian devil is what they used to say. So I was a whirlwind of everything, whereas he was a very calculated boxer. But he was very cool, you know what I mean? Dave was very cool. Like when he did get in a scrap, he'd just stand there, very cool, punch, you know, jab, cross, uppercut. Think nothing of it. Whereas me, I used to get all excited and I would be like just anything and everything. I mean, G's witnessed me. I had to look after her before, like when our next door neighbour picked on us. I mean, this is like 20 years ago. G's witnessed it, and all I would say is she blinked and my next door neighbour's laying on his back between two cars and she's wondering, and then she blinked again and he's pinned against the wall and he's pissed his pants. I'm not going to say any more than that, but she'll tell you that's the truth. Right, let's get in my little Mustang. Oh, look, that feels done. That's a line from a movie there. Movie, I think it is. Right, any more fuels? I've done that one. Did I do this one already? I think I've done these, haven't I? Yep. Look, the simplest thing is, right, avoid trouble. Right, okay, we've done these. Let's go somewhere else. I mean, I don't want to get in trouble with anyone anymore. I'm not interested one little bit. Yeah, Drill Bit Taylor. I remember that film. I mean, the trouble is, you know, it's just not worth it, is it, right? And I mean, if I'm honest as well, like again, since, you know, recent times when I've experienced stuff with losing my daughter and losing my brother, I've just decided, this sounds really corny, right? I decided it's better just to love everyone rather than hate everyone. As simple as that. And then I don't carry any baggage around. I don't carry any hate. I don't carry any resentment. So I just think that's the answer. Just love everyone rather than hate them. And then anyone who's different than that, that's their problem, right? It's not my problem. I don't have any bad feelings or any guilty conscience or whatever. No point fucking each other over government there. Yeah, I mean that's what most people don't realise as well. The government are doing their best, aren't they? Remember though, the governments want divide and conquer, don't they, Steve? While we're all in fighting with each other or blaming each other, we're not looking at what's really going on. Apart from a Mustang. There you go. Oh, look. So anyway, like I said, as far as I'm concerned, hang on, this ain't one of my songs. What's this one? Oh, let's get back to my songs. Don't want to get any copyright issues. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just get fed up. Why can't people just be nice to each other? No point fucking, yeah. Like I say, the governments do it. It just makes more sense. You know, if you're just nice to each other, everyone benefits, right? See the Chinese trying to wipe us all out again. Are they really? I did hear about another virus. You reckon they're actually trying to wipe us out, or do you reckon it's just accidental? I don't know. Right, take this. I mean, that's one of the good things, right, ladies and gents, about playing computer games. We can just chill out a bit, you know, and just enjoy like a virtual world. We're outside the real world and we just sit here, like when we're doing farming, we can just go out farming. We work together, you know, all the important stuff, don't you think? Oh, ooh. Well, that was close. I thought that was going to go over them. I mean, the problem is, it's like even with all these wars going on in the Middle East and that, I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping I'm not wrong, but most human beings don't hate other human beings. It's always the powers that be that seem to brainwash people and control them. Or you don't like them, they do this, or you don't like them, they do that. Like, why on earth have all that shit? Mosquitoes spread a new one apparently in Africa and South Asia. I think the red chain something. Yeah, I mean, I saw something on the news today about that. Because honestly, Steve, it's such a shame, right? All this technology and research and everything that we got, we have to spend it on trying to destroy each other or control each other rather than enhance each other. We should be building each other up, helping each other grow and all this. I'm just a part of this here because there's nowhere else to put it. And so on, shouldn't we, right? And yet we always want to destroy each other and stuff. Am I the only one who spots that and thinks, why the fuck are we doing that? Why don't we look after each other? I honestly don't know. I don't know. I mean, naturally, right, if I see someone in trouble, I want to help them. I don't want to stamp on their head. So why is it not like that? Oh, I need to... Got nothing in him there. I don't know where that other harvester is, so we're going to have to go and find him. We'd all get along if we all smoked a bong. You know what, Nick? I mean, all jokes aside, you're probably not wrong there. You know what? If everyone could sit down, right, and whether it's smoke the bong or share a couple of glasses of beer. I mean, you imagine, like, I'm not being funny, but like, say the Israelis and the Hamas people who drink. I guess the Hamas won't because they're probably Muslims. But let's just say they'd all share a beer or a wine or whatever. And they all sat around a big fucking campfire somewhere and had like something to eat, shared a couple of glasses of wine. I'm sure eventually they'd get on and work something out. You know? It's just so sad that they can't. Yeah, world would be better if it ran by kids, to be honest. Young eyes don't see what old eyes see. Do you reckon though? I reckon the world would be better if it was run by people who drink beer. And then we'd say, ah, fuck it, man. Who wants the beer? Me? Whose round is it? Yeah, mine, mate. Yeah. I reckon that'd solve all the problems. But hey, who wants another? Do you want to argue? Do you want to fight? Or do you want to drink your beer? Or I'd rather drink my beer. You know what I mean? I think that'd be easier. Oh, beer bellies for us all. Yeah, what do you get when you pick a pig's nose? Hamburgers. I know. It's not funny. Yeah, it's not. It's not funny at all. Hey, Ian, how you doing? That's got to be one of the worst, mate. Get to work, Slack. I'm working. Look, I'm doing it. Lol, yup. I'm working. I'm doing it all, look. I need to go and sell this oats. Got no room in my silos. Go and sell this. Honestly, you're mean. I'm working. I've been working all evening, to be honest. You working? That's the first. I am, sir. I am. I promise you, I'm working, Mr. Lowe. I am working. Look, I put my beacons on to prove it. Pick a pig's nose, Lowe. Probably jail. Don't think coppers would be happy. Yep. Oh, here we go, friend here. At least it's the weekend, boys and girls, right? Time to relax. Hang on, where's the right. Check-in down there? Hashtag crash. What, me? No, sir. I'm being very careful, Brian. Order fuzz, lol, never understood why they call them. Anyone know why they call them the fuzz? I don't know. Oh, brakes. Let's get rid of this. I mean, we've got enough money, but go. No, who's doing that? Can't see anything. Nah, you bastard, I've stopped. I had to stop driving because I can't see anything. Thank you, Brian, that is you, Mr. Lowe. I had to stop. If I, you know what, Brian, if I hadn't stopped, I'd have ended up in that. Well, so good job, my braking skills are great. Crazy how language has evolved since the 80s. I think so. You know, like in the evening, right, when me and G have something to eat, we watch the old black and white films, like from the 40s, 50s and 60s. And like I say, the way language has changed is incredible. It's just a name called to them, it's their hair. That's the fuzz, there's a Boofy boy. Haha, the brakes work. They do, thank goodness for that, Brian. Because like when that comes up, I can't see a thing. I'd say the worst time to use that would be if I was playing hardcore WoW, like with one life, and I was fighting a load of things and I was going to die. That would be the worst time to use that, I think. Or if I was playing a game where I'm jumping or something like that. Look at that, it's 20 past 10 already. We're going to finish at 10:30, so we're going to finish about 10 minutes, guys, just to give you a heads up. I'm going to try and be on tomorrow, but I've got things to do in the morning, but we'll see how it goes. I've got loads more beers. I'm going to get pissed tomorrow. You would be raging. I would, sir. Honestly, you got no idea, Brian. I spilt, was you around when I spilt my half pint of beer all over the floor? Had to clear that up. But that was when I was going, hey, look at me, I'm so slim, I've lost all this weight. And then I knocked a glass over with my dick. Because obviously I didn't lose any weight off of that bad boy. Oh, so I knocked it over and... would be fun. It would not, actually. That's where we disagree, sir. But anyway, like heads up, guys. I know we're only in August, but I'm hoping to do a good Halloween stream. And Halloween is Friday the 31st. So when it's a Friday, it means I can drink because I'm not working the following day, Saturday. But also, I'm hoping to book that week off. If I get that week off, it means I can plan things and try and do something funny and good. If I can't get the week off, then maybe I won't be able to. So we'll see. I'm hoping to do something good for Halloween this year. Be funny, haha. I mean, by the way, I only do the scary games once a year on Halloween because I don't like scary stuff, which you lot know. But I'm happy to do it once. Because you know why I'm happy to do it once, by the way? It's not to please you lot. It's because if I do it once a year, it reminds me how much I hate it, and then I won't do it the other 364 days of the year. That's the reason I do it, so I'm cheating a little bit, right? But yeah, there you go. That's why I do it. Oh, right. Let's check what else is going on. I think we're almost ready to call it a night now. Just looking at fuck's sake! The fuck! Who the fuck did that? Brian, it made me fucking jump. Not a mega jump, but a bit of a jump. Thank you for that. I didn't expect that. Halloween be busy at hospitals, people getting all sorts stuck in orifices. I think so. Brian, stop laughing. I can see Mr. Lowe chuckling away there. I mean, it made me jump a little bit, Brian, but not a full-on jump. So it wasn't a shit my pants jump, but it was a startled jump. That's what I would say. It startled me. Defo. The funny thing is, I wasn't expecting it, you know. Right, I think that's as much as I can do tonight on the farm, to be honest. I mean, this thing's still going, but he's nearly done. So I think that's about it. Right, so it makes sense, right? So if I call it a night tonight, my friends, I'm going to be on tomorrow. I don't know whether it's afternoon or evening. I'll try and be on tomorrow, but I've got stuff I need to do in the morning. So I'm going to be busy from about 8 till, definitely, not actually, 8 or 9. I might be busy from about 9 till 10. I've got phone calls and things I need to do. So if I'm on tomorrow, it'll be late morning or afternoon or evening. Right, what's that? You was being shy, minding your own business. Tell Foggy hi. I hope he's keeping his pecker up. I will do. Have a great night, my friend. Thank you for that. So look, guys, look after yourself. Thank you so much for coming in and keeping me company. Thank you for the follow, J. Chris. 3 years, 8 months. As always, you know, I appreciate you all. I'm hoping to be on tomorrow night. Don't know what my plans are for tomorrow. Remember tomorrow as well, by the way. If I am streaming tomorrow, we'll only be on Twitch because it's the weekend and we can do our song list. So I won't stream across any other platforms. Tomorrow will be purely Twitch. And if you've got songs or you're thinking of songs, make a note of them now and you can tell me tomorrow. Okay? And it's all good except my name is not Chris. Why is it? Oh shit! Sorry, Chris. Oh fuck! Sorry. It's Pete. Oh, I don't know. It's because I've had a few beers, Pete. Sorry. Why did I think of that? Oh man, apologies, Pete. Sorry, brain's not in gear. But thank you for the followage. Right, okay, it's time for me to go then. I think I'm tired and so on. What's with the songs? Yeah, so let me know tomorrow, and we'll do it. It's only when I do like our songs and our playlists, I only do it on a single stream, which is Twitch. So when I'm multi-streaming, I won't play our stuff. I'll just play my stuff, which isn't copyrighted. Because I've had a few warnings lately, so I've got to like toe the line a little bit. So tomorrow, you can give me the songs for the Blue Cat playlist. Right, okay, guys, I better go. I need to go and make a cup of tea or something. I understand copyright. Yeah, because Vinny, I've had a few warnings lately, even on Twitch, funny enough. But like with Kick, I mean, Kick's loose, but I still think Kick is going to get caught at some point because the thing is, they still have Kick themselves still have to agree on what is copyright and what isn't. Okay, and then the people using Kick may not realise, oh, I can play what I want. Well, if one day in the UK it's the PRS, Performing Rights Society, but if one day people go through the VODs and go, oh, you've been playing this and playing that, you know, you can get in trouble for it, right? So copyright is copyright. So when I'm multi-streaming, I play my stuff which has no copyrights because I haven't put any on there. And when I'm not streaming, multi-streaming, when I'm just doing Twitch, because of certain situations, I can play our playlist. Right, okay, I'm off. Vinny, I'll message you in a minute. Actually, give me 2 minutes. I need to go and drain the lizard. I'll give you a quick message about what I'm doing. Right, okay, love you all. Thank you so much for coming in and spending your time with us. I know your time is valuable. I do appreciate all of you. You know, like most of us have been friends for years. It's awesome. Any new people, you're more than welcome. But I'm going to go now. I'll see you later. Love you all. Bye.
You think I'd care if you died, you fucking noob?
I logged in fresh, feeling bold. Stepped out into the world so cold. Pulled too many, thought I'd kite. Next thing I know, see a light. I should have ran, I should have healed. Now my grave is my battlefield. One life, one death, now I'm screwed. Should have played it safe, but I'm a fucking noob. Deleted my tune, now I feel so blue. Guess I'll reroll, cause I'm a